welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, that audio is loud. Hi everyone, welcome in. I hope everyone is having a very lovely day. Hope everyone had a lovely Saturday and a lovely Sunday as well. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hi, William. Hello. Let me go down the list of everybody. Hi, B. Hi, Enreli. Hi, Spina. Hi, Finn. Hello, everyone. Hi, Makina. Hi, Spina again. Hi, William. Welcome in, everybody. And guys, I just want to give a quick little shout out to my mutuals here. That would be B and Enreli and Finn. Please go follow them. They are super, super cool. And B is actually doing a fundraising singing challenge. So she's currently singing so that she can move out of a really bad home situation. So please go and follow her because she definitely deserves it. She has like the most beautiful voice, like literally ever. I'm making some ugly chihuahua cookies. Ooh, what is that? Like why chihuahuas in particular? Is there was it inspired by some sort of animal or like somebody's dog? I'm kind of surprised you're not making like a reptile themed cookie. Why is that? Is there like to be honest, I'm not sure if you can make like snake cookies. I mean that would basically be like a long biscuit, wouldn't it? When I think about that, I think about did you guys see that what's her name again? Vexaria or something like that, the Sun Eater. She made like a long, like the longest body pillow in the world because of her long tail. I thought that was so hilarious. It's those kind of gags that really make me love the VTubing industry, to be honest. I found an ugly chihuahua cookie on Pinterest and its visage haunted me until today. So you're just kind of like torturing yourself with remaking some weird old cookies. The Sun Eater, I think so. I like Vexoria, something like that. I think that's her name. Hi, Momo. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. So once again, we are over here with another tarot stream. So we have our redeems up. We have the tarot redeems, and we actually have a special secret redeem. It is new, so whoever wants to redeem that one, if you guys have like a good idea, it is one that we could direct the raid. So if you guys have like a friend or like a streamer who you really, really love, who is like live and you want us to go support them, you can always direct the raid. And it has a lucky number. It has the Jupiterian number 44444. I also want to make snake cookies, but they are not planned well enough. So what kind of plans go into it? Because I mean, cookie mixes are pretty, straightforward. I think you could pull it off. Like if you make like a simple butter cookie, I think you could still kind of pull that off because butter cookies kind of stay in the same shape that they usually are. Like I've seen these really cool like tutorials of making decorated butter cookies. The sugar cookies as well. Cookies from a beautiful angel. I would actually love to. Like if I could mail out real cookies to y'all, oh my god, that would be like that would probably be like one of my dreams come true. I'll probably like, if I ever meet you guys in like person, like at a conference or something. No, sorry, hear me talking about conference. That's how you know like my brain is in the academic mode and like the offline mode. You see me, I just be going to my job and going home. I'm like chronically offline sometimes. Not conference, convention. Yeah, convention. If I ever meet you guys in a convention, I would really, really love to like make cookies for you guys and bring it and like, dress it up all nice, that would be really cute. And people love my my chocolate chip cookies, but I was saying those sugar cookies that have the have that like delicate white icing, and you can make all kinds of like shapes for the icing with like a needle or like a little pick, like an ice pick, and make all sorts of like designs with it. I was so fascinated with those in COVID, and like I ordered a set of sets, like I ordered like a big old set to make those sugar cookies, right? I ordered a bunch of icing, a bunch of like icing sets with all the colors and everything, and then I never used it. I did make sourdough though. The problem is the shape. The snakes can be recognized in 3 shapes: coiled, straight, and an S. I think you could pull off an S. I mean, like, Okay, so like, what if you made it into an S and you put something in the middle, something like a you see like if you made an S and you see like the gap in the middle, you just kind of like you kind of put something like an egg or like a, I don't know, like a smaller coiled snake. I don't know. I'm just shooting out ideas here, but I think you could probably pull it off in an S. Coil looks like shit. Straight is boring. S is too unstable. It must be stable. It must be stable. I mean, okay, well, I kind of see what you mean because it'll probably break. Something in the middle, you're a genius. I don't think I am. I really don't think I am. But you know, it like, I will take the compliment. I'll take the compliment anyway. Yeah, I wanna try making those cookies. Like if I ever do go to like a convention and then like end up making those cookies for you guys, I'll probably make a okay, so I'll probably be ambitious and then probably have to make other ones last minute. You know, I'll probably say like, oh my god, I'm gonna make like a whole photorealistic sari and I'm gonna like render myself and I'm gonna like do it as if like print out my whole PNG onto this little butter cookie. And then last minute you're gonna get a bunch of like strawberry shaped cookies from Walmart. That seems like something I would do. That seems like something I would do. But like that's a SariBerry experience in a nutshell. Like I go very ambitious in the beginning, and then I start to then I end up like procrastinating until like 2 days before, and then I have to go super small. But I make do. I always make do. Like hot girls make do, right? That like that's what I think about me. Like I'm super optimistic that everything will just work out, and they do sometimes. You know, the bad things come when I try to like promise to other people. So that's why I don't make specific promises. I always tell you guys it will happen sometime. It'll happen sometime soon. Hyper realistic Sari cookie sounds like a creepypasta. Oh yeah, probably like. But it would be interesting to see, right? It will be like you can have like a little souvenir from your experience. You will have that experience of seeing that for the first time and being absolutely horrified, terrified out of your mind. It's kind of like an exclusive Twitch badge, but just for your psyche. It just like permanently imprinted on your psyche and it'll haunt you in your nightmares. So it's basically like a Twitch badge or like a button pin if you really think about it. It's just kind of following you around in your brain. It's just pinned there in your brain for like everybody to see, because whenever you walk around with this kind of like shell-shocked expression, they're gonna be like, oh my god, what happened to you? You've changed, and then you're gonna be like, photorealistic SariBerry cookie. Photorealistic SariBerry cookie. But yeah, that would be probably one of my bucket list items if I continue as a VTuber. Subbed? Nah, I'm cursed by the visage of the streamer. Yeah, why need merch when you could just be cursed by the visage of a streamer? That sounds like a good trade-off for me. I'm just making sure the redeems are on. If anybody wants a tarot reading, feel free to redeem it. I know I usually start at like 9:30, so I think everybody's kind of like low-key expecting me to start at 9:30. But you can use your channel redeems in order to get a reading. So yeah, will my beloved like my cookies? That kind of sounds like something for an unhinged reading, to be honest. Let me see. How will William's cookies come out? Can I get a general reading, please? Of course. Oh, you guys are so polite. Okay, so will William's beloved like his cookies? Oh, I almost forgot. We need to do the timestamps. Oh yeah, by the way, I opened up mod applications in the in my Discord. So if you guys are interested in volunteering as a moderator, please feel free to send in an application. However, you don't necessarily have to. It is completely up to you. All of you guys are mods in my heart. No need to fight. Alright, so William, will your beloved like the cookies? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, so we got two of spades, we got king of clubs, and we got jack of clubs. So what I think will probably happen is your beloved will probably be stressed out about something else in particular, and she won't be able to properly appreciate the cookies, I think, initially, because she's kind of like so caught up in the thing that happened to her, you know, something stressful happened, and she's kind of caught up in this, and when she eats the cookies, she's kind of just like, oh yeah, oh my gosh, thank you. And then you're kind of like, oh well, you don't like them? Why don't you like them? And the king of spades and the jack of clubs here. Hi Dawn, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing tarot reading, so feel free to use the channel redeems to get one. So the king of clubs represents like truth and work and paths, and the jack of clubs usually represents like a message or like a connection between two people. What I think this probably means is that because she is disappointed, it does not quite, it doesn't quite give you what you're looking for. So she might come back later and say like, hey William, I really liked these cookies. I'm sorry I didn't appreciate them the way that you were hoping that I would. And I think this will bring you guys closer together in the end, you know? And at the bottom of the deck, we actually have the 10 of hearts. So even though this might seem like a bit of a conflict or a bit of a disagreement, it's actually bringing you guys a lot closer together than before. Ooh, just woke up. Exams today. Let's go. Oh my god, exams are so tough. I have one coming up and I'm totally dreading it. I shouldn't even be like streaming as like consistently as I have, because I really need to prepare for these exams. But honestly, like this is the thing that keeps me going. So I will keep going. Like my schedule right now is that I study until I have to stream, and then I scramble to get ready for stream. All right, let's take a look. To grow together by conflict, huh? I will still try to evade it. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like a heavy conflict, and it's not about the cookies in particular. It's not like she's gonna be like, oh, your cookies suck. Yeah, she's not gonna be like that. She's just gonna be a little bit distracted by other things. But because that king of clubs kind of represents that, you will kind of see the truth of the situation, and that it's not really because she hates the cookies, and it's not really that she does not love you. It's more so that she is a little bit stressed out over other things. And also doing like a quick little like proper tarot reading with the Rider-Waite card. We have the King of Wands. We have the Six of Cups reversed, and we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this is kind of giving me like a bit of conflict, kind of bringing you guys closer together, because the Six of Cups kind of represent, hi Barina, welcome in, how are you doing tonight? But yeah, the Six of Cups kind of represents like taking a new approach, or like these kind of familiar feelings kind of getting turned around, because the Six Cups are getting overturned and kind of feeling as though like you have to kind of go it on your own for a little bit and kind of move on from the situation. So yeah, this will bring you guys closer together in the end, but I think it won't really hit the way that you are hoping to. But I'm very happy to be wrong, because that seems like a very very nice thing to do for your beloved. That's really really cute. So that concludes your reading, William. Do take some pictures of the cookies and send it in Discord. I would love to see how it looks. I'd really love to see how that comes out. All right, next we have Enrili. All right, so let me give you your timestamp. Enrili, and you are 01924. All right, so let me do a little shuffle. So a general reading for you. Kind of seeing you communicating with other, I don't know if it's other VTubers or other people in your life. I'm kind of seeing like a skinny, kind of like middle-aged guy. So I don't know if this is somebody. I'm kind of getting a feeling of like professionalism and career, and like a kind of ninth house energy. And ninth house is about elevating yourself in the workforce, kind of learning, education, going back to school, kind of studying, things like that. So I think, hi, welcome in, 1111, welcome in. That's a YouTube chatter, welcome in. We are doing free tarot readings tonight, so you can drop your question in chat and I'll get to you shortly when I reach you in the queue. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy to see you in. How are you doing tonight? You're hungry again? Oh no, I'm so sorry, Momo. You need to get something to eat. You need to get some munchies. I just had some lentil soup. But yeah, I don't know if you're going back to school and really, or if you're looking for a job right now, or looking to like get a promotion or something like that. But it's kind of looking like looking positive in like the negotiations aspect of things. So what are we seeing this week? We have the moon reversed, which represents anxiety, but also intuition. So it's kind of feeling as though like your anxiety is kind of blocking your intuition, and kind of feeling like you don't want to move ahead because your mind is kind of blocked by this fog in your brain. You know, you're kind of feeling as though like you really wanna move forward, but you kind of scared to take the next step. But Spirit is kind of urging you that you just kind of misinterpreting the little anxieties that you feel. So like let's say for instance if you you say you're looking for a sign and then somebody insults you, that's not necessarily a sign. It's just somebody, you're just getting one guide essentially. And then we have the Hermit, which represents the spirit of isolation and also represents learning. It represents going into the inner subconscious and trying to reach into yourself and kind of searching for truth and searching for that inner guidance. Hi Leo, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Can you get career advice? Of course. So I will get to you on 11:11 when I reach you in the queue. No worries, just stick around for your tarot reading. But if you can't stick around, I will be putting all the timestamps in the description of the YouTube video after the stream. And then we also have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands represents like this figure of exploration, excitement, and freedom, like being blessed with like a natural confidence and unwavering excitement, and this desire to explore, you know. So what is all this giving to me? So you might be feeling as though you want to reach out professionally to places, you want to networking is big here. You want to, elevate yourself in your public aspirations, but you're kind of feeling as though like you need some more time to like learn and digest information, and kind of feeling like you're not quite ready. So let me see what advice Spirit has for you. Also, today is the International Day of Sleeping. Hope you all took a nap. Oh, that's why I was feeling so sleepy today. I was probably tuning into the collective and kind of feeling a little bit drowsy. All right, let me shuffle some more. So, Spirit, can you tell me what advice I really should take? Okay, so we have 4 of Swords reversed. We have 6 of Swords reversed. And we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so what is this telling to me? So the 4 of Swords kind of represents like restlessness, burnout and stress. 6 of Wands turned upside down represents emotional baggage and unresolved issues, and kind of resisting moving on, resisting a transition, you know. And we also have the Ace of Wands. So like, what is all this telling me? So what all this is telling me really is that very likely Spirit wants you to kind of leave behind all these doubts in your mind. So like this Hermit energy that you're looking into, right? Use that introspective feeling to look inside of you and see why exactly you have these hesitations when it comes to following your goals and dreams. What is it in your past that is informing your present? Why are you specifically afraid to take this step forward? And I'm getting this feeling as though you're kind of like doubting yourself and kind of saying like, oh well, it probably won't work out anyway, so I just won't waste my time and I just won't reach for this. But Spirit is like encouraging you. Hi Lunas, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. Oh, it sounds like you're not, but I hope that my reading today will give you some sort of relief. Oh, I feel like things are finally getting a bit better. Oh, thank God. I was thinking about you this week. I was a little bit worried about you. I was thinking of reaching out, but I'm glad you're here today. So going back to Enrili's reading, yeah, so whatever your past is informing your present about and feeling as though you are demotivated, I really want you to reach into your psyche and try to like figure out what it is that is preventing you from pushing to achieve your dreams. Because I read this quote today. Finally, I can speak. What's wrong? Rogue Agent Manny, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. I love your character. Oh, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're doing tarot readings tonight, so if you want a reading, feel free to use a channel redeem down below. We do use 1 point channel redeem, so all you have to do is just watch for 5 minutes or follow me, either one, to get a free tarot reading from me. I don't know, the PC version of Twitch is being up the dumb. Yeah, I don't know, like, I think a lot of people are getting issues with tuning into my stream for some reason. I don't know if it's my connection or if it's like... Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for joining the Berry Farm. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I don't know if it's because we were shit-talking Twitch for the past, like, 2 weeks or something. That's probably it. That's probably it, to be honest. But welcome in. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. Or you've been worried about me regarding what may I ask? Oh, it's you know, I didn't hear from you in a while, and like I know that you were moving and like struggling and stuff. So I was just kind of like, you kind of crossed my mind, and I was like, hey, I wonder if Lunas is doing okay. I wonder if he like did that cord cutting. I wonder if he like if like everything's going well with his friends, things like that. But I'm glad to see you in. Hi Tenta, welcome in, welcome in. All right, let me finish up and release reading instead of yapping. All right. Oh my god, hi Igalago. Oh my god, I got that on the first try. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. Thank you so much for joining the Berry Farm. I really, really appreciate it. We are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. So if you would like a tarot reading, feel free to use it at 1 point channel redeem down below. We also do astrology readings, but in order to give you an astrology reading, I'll need to know your rising sign. All right. So yeah, and really that's basically the advice that I'm getting from Spirit. Basically another thing that I'm getting from this is that don't just jump in, but look before you leap. Don't be reckless, and even though you are doubting yourself, still don't be reckless and say, oh, I'm just gonna do it. Still make informed decisions and still sort of like make a solid plan before you take any steps, right? But don't stay forever in the planning stage. It's kind of like yeah, you have to make very specific, precise steps, if that makes sense. And then like if you need any assistance, you can always ask other people. Like ask Motham, ask Fluffin, ask the people who you care about, to like tell you like, hey, am I just crazy or can I actually make this work, you know? Hi, can I ask a question, please? Of course, PJ, of course. I will get to the YouTube chatters in just a bit. I would just like to finish off the next person's reading, and then I'll get to you. We have a queue of about 3 people in the YouTube right now. My rising sign is Aquarius, in case it helps when our reading comes up. It does. Thank you so much for providing that. I appreciate it. So is your sun sign Leo, Pufferfish? I'm curious about that. She's on fire tonight despite it being International Sleeping Day. Oh, thank you, Barry. If that means me. So I did ask, let me ask Spirit, like, what can I get like an outcome for in general, Finn, really? Like a general outcome. Let's see. Okay, so we have 7 of diamonds, we have 2 of spades, and we have 7 of hearts. So what I think this is, whatever path that you're going to go on, and really, you might end up, I'm gonna be honest with you, you might end up kind of like cutting out some people who are not really meant for you, or like some people who are holding you back. But the rest of this is looking really, really good. We have the 7 of diamonds and the 7 of hearts, which is like basically healing in terms of your finances and in terms of your emotions. So I think like this is like a necessary karmic thing for you to go through, because I think some things, you know, not everybody is meant to stay in your life, right? Some people, you find that you stick around them and you become stagnant, and you know, those kind of people are meant to eventually fall away on their own. You know, it's never anything like a big argument, but it's just something natural that comes with time. So that concludes your reading, and really, yeah, do let me know how things end up. And yeah, take what resonates with you and feel free to leave what doesn't. Oh, hi Sinika, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing really, really well. I'm doing well, I'm doing well. I have my tea here. You know, I have everybody hanging out with me. I'm having a really good time tonight. Ah, all right, so let's go on to the next person. Let's. Oh, I only follow people under 5 foot. Excuse me, I am exactly 5 foot. Hello, I'm not 5 foot. I'm not 5 foot. 5'2". I'm 5'3". Glad you're having a good time. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. I think you may have underestimated my height just a little bit. She's 10 centimeters. Excuse me, the one. Listen, don't shell me out like this. Don't call me out like this. Exactly 5 foot counts in my foot. Well, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you have a very lovely day. A couple of my friends are also as short as me, so feel free to stick around until we read. But yeah, feel free to chill, and we're doing tarot readings tonight. So if you would like a free tarot reading, feel free to use the 1 point channel redeem in order to get one. Gee, you got hit with a gimmick account. Perhaps you can grow it some scales. Oh yeah, I will come out with a really small, really scaly outfit, just for you and for 5 foot. All right, so let's do somebody from YouTube, shall we? Let's see. Let me scroll up and see. All right, so 11:11. Right, so let me do the timestamp for you. I won't be able to type your full username, I believe. So hold on, can I copy your full username? Hold on. This is just so I can take like the record of like who is chatting and post it later. All right. Oh no. Oh no, that formatting is. Oh no. Okay. Let me just do 11:11. All right. So you can always go back and check out the timestamp, right? Okay, 1 second. Your timestamp is 03228. All right. So my love has been angry with me for more than 2 weeks. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm really, really sorry. I send him messages and he reads them but doesn't reply. Ooh, Twitch chat. You already know what I'm thinking. Is this a relationship worth waiting for? Girl, I'm just assuming, girl. You can take it as like gender neutral, girl, but like, girl, come on, you deserve better than that. He is a Capricorn and I am a Cancer. Yeesh. So he's a Capricorn. You know, the thing about Capricorns is that they do tend to be a little bit avoidant. They do tend to avoid their feelings quite a bit, and they tend to be very the discipline kind of comes as though they are a little bit they're a little bit sticky. When they're stubborn and when they make up their mind on something, they will not go past it. So even though he might miss you very terribly, he really, really, really is trying to like stick to his guns for some reason. But I want you to ask yourself, like, why is it that he's angry? Like, what exactly happened? Is it something? I'm asking this rhetorically because is it something that you did? Because of course the answer is no, right? You really didn't do anything wrong. It's just that he's just kind of like pissed, you know? One thing in particular I want to say is that your sun falls in his 7th house. So I think like he does feel something for you. Sag, horoscope site is having server maintenance. Oh yeah, that has been down for quite a while because of AI bots. Ew. We hate AI in this channel. We support artists and we support astrologers. But yeah, you don't have to necessarily use that one. You can use the website. You can just Google like what's my calculate my rising sign, and you could probably find another one. I should really replace that link. But yeah, 11:11. Your sun falls in. Like your suns are opposite each other. So you guys might be like you guys will kind of like oppose each other because he is very like down to earth, he's very like earthy, he's very logical, he's very structured, and you are like you tend to like love nurturing, you tend to love you tend to love having your feelings having somebody kind of hold your feelings gently in your hands and like say like I understand you, I know what you're going through, and I'm here for you. That's what cancer's like, you know. So let me see what might be the outcome of this relationship. Or let me see what the outcome will be if you wait on this person. I think that'll be a better one. Okay, so let me first define the relationship, like what's the characteristics of this relationship, and then I will ask, like, should you wait on it? Okay, so the first one that we have, okay, let me shuffle a little bit more. All right, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, so I'm getting like this similar kind of feeling, like when I reach into his aura, I'm feeling this pain in my heart. I'm feeling like he does have this pain, like he does care, but like he's being like so stubborn and he's being so passive. and you don't really deserve that, right? Even though he's doing it because he's in his he's in his big man feelings, like you don't really deserve that, you know? Okay, so what is the definition of this relationship? What kind of relationship do you guys have? Oh, okay. All right, so we have 5 of swords. That's not... Oh no. I think I miss my wife. Oh, Momo, you miss your wife? Oh, do you miss your wife because she makes food for you? I miss my wife, Tails. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. Oh no. All right, so we got a bit of a doozy here, 1111. We have the definition of this relationship, and it's coming in kind of harshly. Spirit is not pulling any, like they are going full out, because we have the Hanged Man here, which represents sacrifice, release, and martyrdom. It represents taking one step back in order to take 2 steps forward. We also have the Tower reversed, which represents avoiding disaster, narrowly avoiding disaster. And then we have the 5 of Swords, which represents unbridled ambition and winning at all costs and sneakiness. So like, I don't want to say like this is a bad thing, but I'm very jealous. I know, right? So like, I don't want to say like this is a bad thing, but there seems to be something going on that you're not really, that he isn't really being honest with you about. I'm not saying he has somebody else. I'm not saying that. I am kind of getting the feeling as though like, he does not value you as much as he should, and kind of like feeling like perhaps he's secretly a reptile. Come on, well maybe he might become a VTuber. But yeah, I am kind of getting this feeling like he doesn't value you as much as he should, and that he is kind of hoping that that you will detach from him a little bit so that he can detach as well, you know, like he's kind of like retaliating, but he knows that you don't really deserve it, and he feels kind of guilty about that. I'm also getting this feeling of that, like I don't really deserve you, or like I should like she should be with somebody else, or like she's too good for me, but kind of like, you know, when somebody does not like themselves and they kind of like push you away as a result of that. I think it's kind of giving me that kind of vibe, you know? So let me ask Spirit, what's the advice that they have to give you? Also, guys, let me know if the audio is okay. Just want to make sure, because I had to move my microphone earlier this week. So Spirit, can you give me some advice as to what 1111 should be doing with respect to this connection? The audio's okay on my side? Okay, great. Okay, so we have 2 of Swords, we have the High Priestess reversed, and we have the Sun. Yeah, so what this is giving to me is that Spirit is kind of like kind of giving me a curveball here, because the High Priestess reverse represents like a blocked intuition and like a blocked center and a lost inner voice. So what this is telling me is that you need to rely on, not only do you need to rely on logic instead of your feelings, rely on your head instead of your heart. Not only that, but this is kind of like you're torn between 2 different paths, right? Either you should stay or you should go. And you have like this indecision, and you know that this is a lose-lose situation. Either you break up and you end up alone and single, and then you, oh hi Love Blue, welcome in, welcome in. I will be with you very shortly. We have a queue of about 4 people on YouTube, and we have a queue going on Twitch, so I will be going between YouTube and Twitch. All right, so you just need to wait a little bit, for your reading, but I will be with you very shortly. Another thing is that if you do have to go, if you do have to leave the chat, don't worry, you can always check out my channel tomorrow, and the tarot readings will be in the description, timestamp for everybody. But welcome in, happy to have you. Okay, back to 1111's reading. So yeah, so far things seem fine. Okay, glad. Thanks so much, Marinab. Yeah, so you have these difficult choices to make. Either you end up single, or you end up with somebody who does not really care about you as much as they should, right? But we have the Sun card here. So no matter what you do, if you listen to your logical side, and you understand what it is that you need to do, and you value yourself, and you value who you are as a person, you will definitely find the right path to go. Because Spirit is kind of urging you to listen to that little voice inside your head that says, like, you know what it is that you deserve. You know what it is that you have to do. It's just that you want somebody to give you the you want to hear somebody say that yes, you should do it. So this is me telling you, yes, whatever it is that you want to do that, because you already know what it is that you should do. Yes, that's it. Yeah, Capricorns could be a little difficult. I know about that pretty well. But yeah, let me give you an iris card to kind of finish things off for you in your reading. Ascendant in Cancer. Ooh, okay. I wonder if having an ascendant in Cancer has anything to do with liking short people. Let me see. What's in your 5th house? I don't know. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the 5th house is Scorpio. So if Scorpio is in your 5th house, maybe you kind of like towering over short people. Is that why you like it? All right. Ooh, okay. Spirit is very loud for you tonight, because the oracle card that we got was Suppression of a Star by Hands Unworthy. Wow. Okay, so if my reading wasn't proof enough, this is proof. So let me read out the description for you. You are a star born not of this earth. Being a star, your light is bright and beautiful. You may not even fully notice at this time all the magic you hold within you. Sometimes it could feel as though the world is closing in on you, and that people are out to get you, control you, make you smaller, less. Know that connecting with your truest knowledge and light will always lead you out of uncomfortable situations eventually. People or energies that want to push down, make others under their hands, are only grasping at your light in the only way they know how. They could possibly feel that by controlling you, they have light, but they are misled, and they will also find their way. But yes, that was basically very, very straightforward. I don't know about you, but that was pretty straightforward to me. So that concludes your reading 1111. I hope that this gives you some insight, and yes, you can take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, but I think you already know what you have to do. And thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. And the timestamp will be in the description below if you ever need to come back to this reading after the stream. Not that I don't enjoy it, but the gimmick account is merely to find new people to watch. Their reaction will let me know if I want to keep watching. Oh, that's cute. So what kind of reaction are you looking for? Are you kind of looking like a kind of like funny reaction? Because that's actually a good idea. That's probably why William has his reptile thing, because like if a VTuber could respond in a very witty way, that's actually very cool. Maybe I should make a gimmick account and start following people. That might actually make like a fun... Would you guys watch that as a long form video? Many thanks, sweetie. No worries. I was hoping for general guidance. Is that okay? No worries, Tenta, no worries. Would you guys watch that as a long form video if I did something like that? But I don't want to put any VTubers on blast though. Alright, so let me go on to another Twitch reading, and then we'll go between YouTube and Twitch. Alright, so next we are doing... Sorry, Makina, I only now saw your reading. But I also just like reptiles. Ooh. Yeah, the reaction is a pretty good filter. Oh, that's so interesting. I never really thought about that before. That is super, super interesting. Because I feel like my mind was just blown a little bit. I feel like my mind was just blown a little bit. Like I was wondering why, like what's the fun in it is to see VTubers' reactions, but it also filters out good small VTubers to watch. Whoa, okay, cool. All right, so next one, we have the one who is asking about how the exams will go. So let me give you a timestamp. The 169. Okay, and your timestamp is 0:45:17. All right, so how will your exams go? Okay, so what kind of vibe am I getting from you? The vibe I'm getting is one of frustration, but it's not like you don't know the knowledge. It's that you're freaking out a lot about this exam. You know the knowledge, you know that you studied for it, but because you are feeling very ambitious and because you are feeling very, you feel very caught up in like the results of this exam, I'm kind of getting this feeling like, do you have rejection sensitivity syndrome for by chance? Because I have that as well. Like, I have that as well, and that's why I take exams so seriously, even though it's not a big deal. Like, even if like it's worth 1% of my mark and it's not a big deal, I always get really, really sad when I see like 40 out of 100 come back and I'm like, no, they think I'm stupid. And that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. I'm kind of getting this vibe like, you're taking it, maybe. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling as though you're taking it very seriously, but you know your work, It will go well. It will go well. So let me ask Spirit about the results of the exam. Like, is one ready? Is one going to do well? What will the outcome be? It doesn't need to be super funny because not everyone would have the energy at the time, but if they can get a smile out of me, they usually go on my watch list. Oh yeah, that's completely valid, to be honest. If they like ignore it or have a very little reaction, I'll stick around for a minute, but probably won't watch beyond that. That's fine. That's fair. One thing I have kind of seen with VTubers that you know, like, it's their own boundary. It's their own boundary, of course, and they don't necessarily have to have like they get to set whatever boundaries on their own channel that they like to do, but they tend to like ignore new chatters or like not really treat them too well, which I don't think is a good idea, you know. Hi Sans, welcome in. Hey, how are you guys doing? We're doing pretty well. We're going through some tarot readings tonight, so feel free to use the channel redeems if you want to get one. We have a bit of a queue right now on both Twitch and YouTube, but we're going through them pretty smoothly so far, I should say. Yeah, welcome in. Okay, so what are the results from this? So we have the 7 of Diamonds. 7 of Diamonds represents the 7 stars, which could represent like a fated event. So I don't know how big this exam is, but it kind of looks like it's a pretty important exam, and maybe you paid a lot of money to do this. But something about the 7 of Diamonds, it also represents clairvoyance or foretelling, or like fortune telling. So mid-semester exam. Oh, okay. So I think like with this exam, I think like you have studied and you have like understood the knowledge. Ooh, the skeletons. The skeletons. You guys are Sans and Papyrus. You're on my watch list, by the way. I'm not really believing in all the astrology stuff, but I appreciate the energy and I do find it interesting. Oh, thank you. I am a variety streamer, so I'll be doing gaming streams this Tuesday, and I will be doing an art stream on Wednesday. So you always feel free to come in and just chill with us. I have a lot of people who like don't really necessarily believe in astrology. They just kind of like coming in and vibing with me. So you know, you can always come in and chat with us. That is completely fine. And even if you're skeptical or something and you say like, I don't really believe that, you know, I'm a good sport. I can take it. I always cozy. Oh, thank you, Spina. I'm glad. I always try to keep a nice little cozy atmosphere. I don't feel awful all the time, which is good. Oh yeah. Like antidepressants can kind of like suppress your happy feelings as well as your sad feelings, which I don't particularly like, but I do like having my sad feelings suppressed. So that's why I do take them now and then. But it is good to like kind of like calm that mind, you know. Hi, the Echo Shark. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. Congrats. Thank you so much for joining the berry farm. I hope you're having a really good day. And we are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. So if you would like a tarot or astrology reading, feel free to use the 1-point channel redeem down below in order to redeem one. And I will get to you soon once we reach you in the queue. If I don't reach you in time though, all of the tarot readings will be in the description below in case you need to leave chat. I had like this on a timer. Let me see if that's, oh, I deleted it by accident. Oh, no, I did not delete it by accident. Yeah, okay. All right, sorry for making you go through all the entire dialogue. No, you're fine. I love to yap. All right, so continuing with the ones reading. So we also have the 10 of clubs here. So obviously working very, very hard, working extremely hard, and going on like a destined path, having a great deal of work to do, work piling up. But it also represents an achievement, a public career-related studying achievement. So that's really good. We also have the 7 of Hearts here, and the 7 of Hearts can represent like a troubled heart. And what I think, oh, Silthara, hello, welcome in. Do you mind if I ask for a private reading later? Of course, Silthara, of course, anything for you. Welcome in, I hope you're doing well. But yeah, DM me and I'll organize that private reading for you. No worries. Thanks for the headpad. Thank you. Oh, you should also know that I call short people equipables. Oh yes, please equip me like a weapon. I love to beat people up. You can take me up by my legs and just like throw me around. I like to think if I was a weapon, I would be an axe. This hat works as like an axe. You know how in iCarly Sam had a butter sock? That's the kind of damage that I do if you throw me around. We also have the King of Clubs here, and the King of Clubs also represents like a great deal of work, but it is like, ayo. Hi Lokana, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing really well. And we have the King of Clubs here, which represents the Harvest King. And the Harvest King is somebody who is making a great harvest, you know, making a great deal of work. But we have the 7 of Hearts here, and the 7 of Hearts represents like a troubled heart. So I think like you will do very, very well in this exam, but you will still be really hard on yourself, you know? Like you won't get an A+, you'll get like an A-, and you'll be like, but Sari said I would do really well. I want to do even better. Like, what the hell? You're kind of like giving me like, because you didn't get 100 marks, because you got 99%, you're kind of feeling like a failure. But don't worry, you will be fine, I promise. Okay, so Spirit, can you give me like a numerical value for the grade that for the grade that the one will get? Hi Juan, hi. A strawberry axe with Sari's color scheme would be neat. Oh, I should reach out to Tuiji and have them commission them for that. All right, so we have the Ace of Clubs. So the ace means that you're basically getting an A. Like you are getting an A. But you know, it's up to you how you do feel about that. All right, so that concludes your reading the one. I hope that this gave you some insight. I hope it gave you something to look forward to. Don't freak out about the exam. Exams come and go. There will always be more if you don't do as well as you did and as well as you were hoping to. Okay, so now we'll go on to somebody on YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube crowd, for having you guys wait for a little bit, but I promise that this will be worth the wait. All right, so let me scroll back. Let me see. All right, Pufferfish Leo. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Okay, Pufferfish Leo, and your timestamp is 0:53:37. All right. Like number 1, my name is Leo. Welcome. Can I get career advice? Of course. All right, so let me see. In real life, SariBerry. Also, Sari in the in real life category. Didn't know you were an in real life streamer. So tarot does technically count as in real life content. Also, I've heard. This is just between me and like all 20 of you or so. But I got a manager, and they're giving me some pretty good advice. So we're doing a little bit experimenty, a little research to see what kind of works out for me. But yeah. Yeah, but thanks for letting me know. Yeah, so this is Sari's in real life reveal. Yeah, I'm actually a strawberry witch, guys. Sorry to break it to you. In case anybody was hoping for like, yippee, congrats, thank you. I am kind of excited to see how things go in the future. Like there are a lot of, I don't know. I feel kind of complicated about it. I feel kind of complicated about like the merch and like the manager and things like that, but it's like I don't know, feeling as though you are succeeding, but like I don't know. I don't know if to feel proud of myself or if to feel like or if to feel like this is just a start and I should be hard on myself, you know? That's a Capricorn rising in me. That's a Capricorn rising in me. Sorry. Closest we'll ever be. Well, we always have the convention coming up. No, I thought that Sari was like Megan Thee Stallion. Well, you've never seen me and Megan in the same room. I'll just tell you that. I thought she's a strawberry plant, my immersion. Oh yeah, that's why I'm only 10 centimeters high, because I'm actually a strawberry plant. I'm a sentient strawberry plant. But if I was a strawberry plant, then I wouldn't be able to use VTube Studio now, would I? But you probably have heard from me mostly because the fact that I'm being pretty content recently. Yeah, things still get me down, but I can say I'm okay, and I mean that. Well, I am super happy to hear that. And if that means that you don't if that means that I don't hear from you much, then yeah, stay offline. Then don't talk to me. All right, going back to pufferfish reading. All right, so let me see what it is, what kind of energy we're going with here. So this is the energy that I'm getting in terms of advice for you in your career. So we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands represents like planning, making big decisions, leaving home, and kind of like looking ahead to the future. It's the first couple of signs of success and positive cooperation. So this looks really good. And then we also have Lilith. Lilith also represents it represents the divine feminine. It represents just like taking what you want and going for it, and listening to your intuition. Not just your intuition, but like your primal self. Like right now, what is it that you want? Think about what you want in your career right now, what your animalistic side is like telling you to do, and go for that. Let me read out the description of Lilith for you. She brings forth her gifts of passion, independence, self-love, and bravery. An ally to the fiery woman within, Lilith teaches us that every transformation requires a sacrifice, and positive change cannot be acquired without pain. When Lilith appears in a reading, she is an inspiring influence. You are being invited to disenfranchise yourself from the expectations of others and dance to the beat of your own drum. So there's definitely a sense of like independence here that you're supposed to go for. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles represents luxury. It represents achievement. It represents achieving rewards. It just like represents all of the good things and all of the like luxurious feelings that comes with working really hard and achieving your dreams, you know? And sometimes it can represent like reckless spending. So what Spirit is telling you to do here, when it comes to your career, listen to what it is that your intuition and like your primal self is telling you to do, and just go for it. Be very brave, set goals, set achievements, set unrealistic expectations, because Spirit wants you to be very audacious in achieving your career dreams. And let me see what advice Spirit has for you. Quite tall for a strawberry plant, of course. I think so. That's true. Never seen you both together. Exactly. Doesn't that sound so familiar? It's more that I feel like I don't need readings right now, you know? Oh no, that's completely fair. Recently started to work with hypnos. I asked them to help me with sleep quality. In exchange, I prioritize sleeping when in bed, like phone put away exactly. Ooh, that is very healthy. That's extremely healthy, and it's really good for like mental health as well. It's really good for mental health. Okay, so Pufferfish, Spirit's advice to you is the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So I don't know if there's something in your life that is kind of like holding you back from achieving your dreams. Maybe something or someone giving you bad advice. There's some kind of like limiting belief. You're kind of feeling as though like you don't want to lose what you already have. Maybe you want to get a promotion, but you're afraid of like losing your job if you ask for it. Hi Hikari. Hi, welcome in. Ow. Hi, I hope you're doing really well. We're doing tarot readings tonight, so if you want one, feel free to redeem a tarot reading channel redeem down below. It's the 1-point channel redeems. Welcome in. And yeah, we have like the Four of Pentacles, which represents like conservation and kind of like clinging on to like the little bit that you have. So Spirit is urging you, have the courage and joy that this Queen of Wands energy is giving to you, and just go for your dreams. Just go for it. Ask for that raise. Ask for that promotion. Do that course. Network with those people. Go to that conference, because those are the things. I got 5 strawberries. Hi, Sick. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing really well. Yeah, so pufferfish, please go forth and achieve your dreams because that is what spirit wants you to do, and that's what I want you to do as well. Always be audacious in following your dreams. We love good news. We do, we do. All right, so that concludes your reading, pufferfish, and I hope that this gave you some insight, and I hope this gave you some courage to go and achieve your unrealistic expectations. All right, so let's go on to the next person, shall we? Okay, so we did pufferfish. Okay, so next we will do PJ. So let me see, PJ, J11111, and does Richard have genuine feelings for me, or am I just fun for him? All right, let me give you a reading soon. All right, and the timestamp is 10052. All right, so let's see what Richard feels about you. So it doesn't really feel like he's playing with you. It does feel like he's very unsure though. So it feels like he's very avoidant and like I mean not really avoidant, but like non-committal. It's like he doesn't really want to get his heart broken, so he's just kind of like okay, so basically he is playing with you, but just because he doesn't want to get too attached, if that makes sense. But he does have some kind of genuine feelings, but actions, it's actions over words in this kind of situation, right? You need to be very careful with who you let into your life and who you commit yourself to. So let me ask what Richard feels towards you. Okay, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, so we have the Four of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and we have the Ten of Wands reversed. Okay, so I think Richard probably had like his heart broken or something in the past. Kind of feeling as though like Richard, because Richard has had his heart broken and maybe went through a breakup very recently as well, he kind of feels very apathetic towards love, kind of feels kind of disconnected from everybody around him. And this Wheel of Fortune reversed, it's kind of feeling as though he's had like a lot of bad luck in love. Thank you so much. No worries, pufferfish, no worries. And the timestamp will be in the description down below after the stream if you ever need to come back to it. You can always check for it tomorrow morning. Bravely Default HD Remaster is on Steam and Xbox is on sale until March 22nd. Ooh! Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I should check it out. Maybe I should check it out. Thank you for the tea break, Hikari. I appreciate that. I reached out to Hypnos a few nights about this. I felt their presence when I woke up. Is very elegant with their coziness. Oh, you're kind of inspiring me to work with Hypnos. Interesting, interesting. I work with when it comes to the dreams, I work with the moon, but I should probably look into that, to be honest. All right, so let me continue with PJ's reading. So yeah, it is feeling as though he's had like really bad luck in love, but I think like this is like partially his fault, if that makes sense. Like if you don't commit to your feelings, right? And if you pretend to like play around with people, of course you're gonna get your heart broken in the end, because like your actions say one thing, but your heart says another, Okay, so let me ask Spirit what advice they have for you in this connection. Right, let me do my little shuffle shuffle. Hope you guys are having fun. All right, let me see. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, we have the Ace of Wands reversed, and we have the Moon. Okay, so this is basically telling me that you are kind of like blocking your own intuition because you're kind of worried about the consequences of leaving this connection behind. It's basically saying that like, yeah, you are kind of like, wherever there's smoke, there's fire, right? And if you are feeling as though like this connection is not really worth it, if you're feeling as though he doesn't really have feelings for you, your intuition is probably on the right track here. And not only that, the Seven of Pentacles is also indicating that that you should probably detach from this connection and kind of let him come to you if you want to pursue it. It's like yes, he might have he might work up the courage to approach you and actually commit to you, as we can see here with the Ace of Wands. But Spirit is kind of telling you, like, currently there's a lack of passion, and you yourself can't chase. You must attract. Come on, don't chase, girl. Attract. I'm saying girl, like I don't know if you're if what gender you are, so I'm just saying girl as like a gender neutral term, right? Diva is also a gender neutral term. But like yeah, diva, don't chase. Attract. You know? Hello, hi, Brother Victor. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. And hi, Positive Bear. Welcome in, welcome in. I will get to you shortly, right? No worries. Why did you redeem it? Oh, who redeemed what? Your model design is amazing. Oh, thank you, Symbols. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I actually designed and rigged and made this and drew this model art, rigged it all by myself. So that really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Okay, so that concludes your reading, PJ. I hope that this gave you some insight. But yeah, feel free to let me know how it goes. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, no worries, no, Lokana, no worries. Yeah, so PJ, that concludes your reading. I hope that this gave you some insight. And yeah, listen to your intuition and listen to what it's telling you to do. And your timestamp will be in the YouTube description later for you to read back. Okay, so let's go on to a Twitch, somebody from Twitch. Let me snooze this ad real quick. Right, so next we will do Luna's. All right, so let me give Luna's the timestamp. Luna Z. And that will be 10643. Hey, yeah. Can I get one about my mental health as of last week? I feel like I've slowly been getting better. Still got a ways to go, but I feel like things are finally getting a little bit better. Really, really, really happy to hear that, Lunas. Really, really happy. All right, so let me... Okay, so bring your protections down. I'm going in. All right, so let me poke around the landscape a little bit. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm seeing some, like, the soil is still a little dry, but I'm seeing some new growth in your forest right now. It's actually looking a lot lighter than the last time I was here. Like, last time there was a lot of fog, there was a lot of darkness, but right now, there's some sunlight shining through the leaves. Estrella, hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. I'm back. Are we done mine yet? Not quite, but I will have the timestamp on YouTube later for everything. Yeah, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. Let me give you a shout out, guys. Estrella has like the most beautiful art like I've ever seen, other than Celeste. Please go and check her out. Please go and follow her. She does really fire art streams. I love their art so much. Hi, Dom. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And Lapinizer, hello, welcome in. Hi, you should look into prophets if you want the real deal. Tarot readers use spirits who are hijacking your destiny. Jesus is the only one to have directions. Hey, well, that's not a really good assumption. How do you know I'm not working with Jesus? I literally work with Jesus. There are Christo pagans, you know. There are pagans who work with Jesus. Oh, cool, and you equipable. Yes, Australia is very equipable. She might bite. They might bite though. But hi, welcome in, Dom. Hope you're doing really well. We are doing tarot readings tonight. We are doing free tarot readings for chat. So please feel free to use a free 1-point channel redeem in order to get a tarot reading from me. Thank you so much for the lovely welcome in. Of course. No worries. You definitely deserve it. All right, going back to Luna's reading. So yeah, I am getting like your forest feels very quiet this time. Like before there was this feeling of like kind of like the wind blowing and like a kind of hollow feeling. Like, you know this feeling of like spooky forests where like wolves and like ghosts are kind of like haunting around? I'm not getting that feeling anymore. I'm getting this feeling like it's dawn and like it's daylight. So let me ask Spirit, like, what's the status on the mental health right now? Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups reversed, we have the Lovers reversed, and we have the 6 of Cups reversed. So what is all this telling me? All this is really kind of pointing out to the fact that you are now beginning to move on from what you were experiencing before. And not only that, you are starting a new beginning in terms of your growth. And we have a lot of We have two cups followed by a major arcana, which is the lovers. This is a completely new approach when it comes to your spirituality and your intuition. This is drawing on your spiritual. This is drawing on like not only your spiritual side but also your emotional sides and your inner psyche. You have to just kind of let that water flow and go with the flow right now, and kind of listen to your emotions and how you are feeling. Kind of listen to like how is it that I can move on, and that shadow work will really help you with that. The lovers reverse represents like a loss of balance and a one-sidedness. But another thing about the lovers is that it's ruled by Gemini and Mercury. So I think like when this Mercury retrograde finishes in like late March, you will start to kind of feel the effects of of the therapy and the shadow work, and you'll come to new realizations that you did not have before. You will come to like new healing perspectives on yourself, you know? Like all the work that you are doing right now, that inner work that you're doing, and that those inner thoughts that you're having, it's like right now like the gears are turning, but it's not quite making electricity, but it is starting. And at the end of the retrograde, you will feel that. But yeah, this is a completely new approach for you, and you are on the road to healing. So let me ask Spirit for some insight on what you should be doing as well, or like some advice, some general advice for you. I just watched a YouTube video on writing using the tarot as inspiration. It's called The Symbolic Imagination, Literature Through the Major Arcana. Oh yes, when you read about the tarot and you read about the Kabbalah, it's such a beautiful writing, especially like when you look into like how it developed and all the hidden meanings behind all of the illustrations. It can really like open your mind and make you a lot better as like a tarot reader. Jesus may be the dude, but I still ask Almighty Quetzalcoatl for power and money. Well, I mean, you do have a very like healthy romantic relationship, so I mean, you are winning in that sense. Okay, so Lunas, we have the lovers upright. Okay, so we have the lovers upright for things to keep in mind. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot reversed. So right now, this is a time to slow down. This is a time to really slow down and kind of find that harmony within yourself. Like the lovers in this sense is representing the duality within you, is representing like you and your higher self kind of like merging together and finding that unity, right? This is a path for you to really understand who Lunas is and what you are capable of. And not only that, it's about forgiving yourself for the mistakes that you have made in the past, you know? We have the Ten of Pentacles here, which represents legacy, inheritance, and culmination. So this is like a culmination of the journey on your path. So whatever you have felt troubled with in the past, whatever you have felt kind of stuck on, this is a point at which you'll kind of realize what it is has been holding you back, and you will try to move that obstacle away, right? And this is really good for you because I know like sometimes when we deal with the occult, you go through like several times where you will come across a very traumatic experience, and it's kind of like the universe testing you to see if you have the mettle to like go through it, you know? Because the only way out is through the storm. Of course I'm winning. Good old Kitsa knows its way with chocolate. Is that why you eat it with mayo? What does your deity think about that? So let me get an Iris Oracle card for you, Lunas. Alright, let me do my little shuffle. Oh boy, me forgiving me for my past is a big one. Yeah, that's always a big one. I've also gone through that journey as well. It is tough. It is like extremely tough to have to forgive yourself, especially when it comes to like facing the person that you actually were. You know, our mind works in mysterious ways. Our mind loves to think of ourselves as the good guy. In every single situation, we love to think of ourselves as the good guy. So whenever somebody hurts us, or like yells at us, or like we always kind of feel as though like, hey, like that person just doesn't understand me. That person just doesn't appreciate me, you know? And I deserve better. We love to say that. We love to. But it's not always true. Sometimes we are the bad guy. And it's healing, and it's good to like hold ourselves accountable, because that's how we grow as people. You can do bad things to me, but as long as you hold yourself accountable and you apologize, I will always understand. How do you experience your psychic abilities, if it can be described? So I try to, so when I close my eyes, I try to go into like, I kind of like, it's like I try to, like, I focus on like my third eye chakra and my crown chakra, and I try to focus on either the username or the PNG of that individual. The username or the PNG basically represents that person's identity, so they channel their own identity through that, and that's how you can still reach out to people, even if I can't see them, even if I don't know them in person, or even if I don't have their name or birth time or anything like that. Because they identify themselves through their username, I can still ask Spirit, like, hey, can you give me a message from this person? And sometimes it comes across as whispers, sometimes it comes across as visions, but I try to interpret what I do see. It has been somewhat accurate. Obviously, with things like this, there will be a hit and a miss, or I will also misinterpret things. But that is generally the kind of vibes that I get from doing these readings. And then I use tarot to kind of guide the reading as well. So I use tarot to inform what the visions that I saw. But yeah, I hope that explains something. So Lunas, this is your iris card. Can't be caught. You are movement. No, wait, that's the wrong one. It is healing through rest. Healing through rest. It is time to recuperate. It is time to rest, rest, rest. If you are looking for the solution to feel better, at this point, it's simple. Put your head on that pillow, sweetheart. So yeah, Spirit is telling you that this is the time that you have to rest and relax and just kind of heal. This is your healing time. Rest and reflect. So that concludes your reading, Lunas. I hope that this gives you some insight. And yeah, do let me know how things work out for you. But if it is that you are staying offline because you don't need readings, then don't ever talk to me again. I'm joking, of course. I would love to hear from you again. But yeah, that concludes your reading. All right, so let me do the next person. We will do someone from YouTube this time, and we'll go between them. Let me see. YouTube. Who is next on YouTube? We did pufferfish. I can filter this. Hold on. No, wait, it doesn't let me filter post. Hold on, let me scroll for a little bit. Okay, so we did whoever's watching on YouTube, just give me a just heal me out for a second. We did PJ, we did pufferfish. Okay, Thisara. Thisara is next. Alright, so Thisara is next. Alright, so let me see. Does Rochelle have feelings for Thisara? Okay, so let's do a quick little reading on what Rochelle feels for you. So let me give you a timestamp that is positive. Bear 2003, and your timestamp is 1/18/10. All right. I'm here? Okay, no worries. Hi, yo, welcome in. Sorry, I missed your message. How are you doing tonight? You looking, the long day factory hits me. Oh, I hope it eases up a little bit. I hope long day factory gives you some time off. All right, so does Rochelle have feelings for you? Let's take a look. So what is the energy between Thisara and Rochelle? Let me shuffle a little bit. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so... Ooh, I shuffled these really badly. Hold on. I just had to fix this because I ended up shuffling it pretty badly and it's all over the place. Welcome back to the ads, guys. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys are having fun. Bum bum. Dun dun dun. Still here? Did you skip me? Oh no, I didn't skip you. I'm doing I am doing Thisara first, which is I probably did miss you, to be honest. I'm really sorry about that, but I'll do you right after. No worries. Ads over, thank goodness. Oh, sorry. I actually adjusted my ad settings a little bit, so they should show less often, but I would love to turn them off if I could. But yeah, Love Blue, could you repost your question? I think it may have disappeared in my chat. So yeah, just resend it and I'll do you right after. Because I think you got missed. I'm really sorry about that. Where was your question? Let me see. Oh, I got it. No, never mind. I got it. Let me copy and paste it so I remember this. Also double check if my tower reading went through. I think it did. I saw it come in. So I will remember that it did. But yeah. Continuing. So Tessara, I'm gonna take a look at your energy in your connection. Yeah, Love Blue, just hold on and I'll do you right after. Bum 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 ba dum ba bum. Do 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 do. My mignon has been staring at me angrily. Little bro has been side staring and slapping me randomly with his paws. What did the card say that I could do? Oh, I love the unhinged charity. Thank you, no problem. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your patience. I do appreciate it. Okay, so what is the connection between Tessara and their partner? It feels positive. It feels kind of positive. But it's kind of feeling as though you guys are like still getting to know each other. It kind of feels as though they are not as communicative as you were hoping that they would be. They do have feelings for you, but they're very passive about it. They're not really communicating anything to you. They're kind of hoping that you kind of acknowledge that. So let me take a look, see. Let me see what the cards are saying about this connection. What does Rochelle feel towards Tessara? I'll do my little shuffle. Dum 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 dum. Do 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 do. Okay, so we have Six of Wands reversed. We have the Fool and we have Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This actually a nice like a pretty nice reading. So this kind of feels as though Rochelle is really like he has lost in love before. He feels really sad. Hail to thee, SariBerry, practitioner of 10 years here. What's your favorite tarot deck in terms of artworks? The Thoth deck. If you are a practitioner of 10 years, I know you know game. So my favorite card would be the Priestess in the Thoth deck. Yeah, I know you know game. Welcome in, Freds. I hope you're having a really good day. How are you doing tonight? We are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. So if you would like a free one, you can watch for about 5 minutes, or you can follow me and you can redeem one of the 1-point readings for redeem. All right, so continuing with positive bears reading. So Six of Wands reversed is kind of indicating to me that he has lost in love and he has been feeling as though like he kind of feeling as though like he shouldn't be trying in love and that he should not like pursue anybody anymore. Does that make sense? Kind of feeling as though like he had a lot of pride before. Maybe he's been cheated on and like he really trusted that somebody liked him and he got his heart broken. So right now he's kind of like feeling as though he doesn't really want to trust anybody, and that's why he's taking this like really passive approach, you know. And then we also have the Fool card. The Fool card represents like innocence and new beginnings and free spirit. So he's kind of feeling as though you are like a new beginning, kind of feeling as though you are like a completely new person in his life, you know. He's kind of feeling as though, well, you are like so different from everybody else I've met, so maybe I should give this a shot. But no, I'm too scared. I can't. he's feeling as he knows that things will go differently with you, but he's too afraid to. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which represents new feelings, spirituality, and intuition. So he's like very drawn to you in a way that he hasn't been drawn to anybody before. But he is feeling as though like he should pursue you. It's just that he's really, really scared to. Oh yeah, by the way, Locana, we because tarot is sometimes done as like an in real life kind of, because this is affecting in real life. Some streamers do use tarot, do tarot readings in the in real life section. We are just doing a little bit of experimentation. My favorite deck is the Celtic Dragon Tarot because I'm a huge fan of DJ Conway's work. Ooh, very cool, very cool. I want a dragon based deck, to be honest. DJ Conway Dragon Tarot. Really interesting that you get the connection through a person's username, their connection. The username I'm using is a phrase I saw in a dream several years ago. No idea what it means, but it always stuck with me. Yeah, I think people's usernames are very like sometimes it can be very sacred to them, right? Because that's their, in terms of VTubers, like that's their brand, that's how they present themselves. And it's the same for like any Twitch chatter, right? Like their username like they chose that because it means something to them, and they continue using it because it means something to them. At least that's the idea that I get. But I can get very strong visions and a very strong energetic connection from a VTuber's PNG because that's basically the identity coming through, you know? Yeah, the Celtic Dragon artwork is really cool. Whoa, I love that. Yeah, the names are actually really important. Hi Jeffrey Bezos, welcome in. I hope that you don't cut off my connection today for shit talking Twitch. Please don't. I am having a good stream tonight. Author of dancing. Oh, hi Dad. What is that? What's that word? I don't think. Let me put that to Google Translate just to make sure it's not like a slur or something. Google Translate. I'm sorry, Positive Bay. I'll get to you soon. 1 second. It says hello. Okay. Hello, welcome in. I'm very sorry about that. Hi, I hope you're doing really well. I speak English on this channel, but you're welcome to come and chill with us. Hello. We are doing tarot readings tonight. So yeah, feel free to use one of the 1 point channel redeems in order to get a tarot reading. Okay, so let me finish off Positive Bear's reading. So Positive Bear, what should you do in this connection? Let's see. I have a couple of tarot decks, but I can't remember what their names are. Yeah, I have a couple as well, but my favorite right now is the Lilith Tarot. And I also use something called the Quarria Tarot, which is a tarot deck specifically meant for spiritual development. So what should you do? So what should you do, Positive Bear? So, Positive Bear, we have the Lucifer, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Everything is fine. I don't know English, but you want to teach me Russian? Oh, I don't know Russian. Could you teach me Russian? I would love to learn Russian. Thanks for translating, William. I really appreciate it. Ever watch any of Rev Don Lewis's YouTube channel Magic TV? I have not watched Magic TV, to be honest. I haven't actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're welcome to come and chill with us. I would love to get subtitles at some point. I don't know. I'll put that on my to-do list. I haven't watched Magic TV, but I'm like a really big fan of like Occult Chat and Rufus Opus streams as well. All right, so let me read this out loud for you. Positive Bear. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, which represents like hard work and diligence, and basically harvesting those seeds that you planted a long time ago. The Ace of Wands, which represents passion and energy, and then Lucifer. And let me read aloud the description of Lucifer for you. Where's my deck? Where's my deck card? You expose your ancestors to my feeding habits. Translating is the least I can do. I appreciate that. All right. So, but maybe we could have like more multi, if like once a moderator translates it for me, I'll be happy to chat with them. Lucifer belongs with the masculine principle and brings forth his gifts of desire, vitality, self-actualization, and pride. An ally to your enlightened man within, Lucifer teaches that seeking to fulfill one's desires isn't selfish, and any time spent judging others is wasted. When Lucifer appears in a reading, he is an empowering influence. You are being invited to assert yourself and take action in the direction of your goals. Okay, so Spirit is kind of saying like all of the self-work that you've been doing for yourself for a while. Spirit kind of wants you to like, hi Canis, welcome in, welcome in. Like Spirit wants you to like, you know, on this like Spirit wants you to take that work that you've been doing on yourself, on your self-confidence, and but if you like him, pursue him. Because Spirit is kind of indicating to you like maybe you need to take the first step. Maybe you need to like chase what it is that you want, you know? Spirit is kind of indicating that it's your turn to kind of like chase, you know? So yeah, let me get an iris card for you as well. 1 second. Iris card, where are you? Iris card, where are you? All right, so this jumped out. Weight of truth. Okay, what's going on here? Weight of truth. When you are High Priestess, you are Keeper of Secrets, one that not everyone can handle hearing. Whoa. When you see the truth, the weight of falsehoods carried deep in communities and structures can put a weight on you. It can be overwhelming. All you can do is what you feel is right. Part of seeing the truth is about acceptance too. So Spirit is kind of saying like, yeah, yes, this feeling within you, go for it. Just do whatever your heart is telling you to do, because you yourself know like if this person is good for you, and if this person likes you, and if they're good for you, go ahead and pursue it. I'm going to shower. Hope you survive while I'm gone. Thank you, William. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got Google Translate pulled up in another tab here, so yeah, I will be fine. Me and AI will be okay. Hope you're doing well, AI. All right, so that concludes your reading, Positive Bear. I hope that this gave you some insight. All right, next we have, he's a friend of mine and he is where I got my start in the craft. Really? Really? Okay, I have to check him out now. I would love to go and check him out. You know, I love learning from practitioners who are more experienced than me, especially older ones. So I am in a server with like a bunch of astrology practitioners, like advanced astrologers, and like it's so cool hearing about their lives as like astrologers, because all of our chats are just like normal things. It's like hearing about their day-to-day and like hearing about their new thoughts in astrology is like so cool. And one of the things that's super interesting is that like at my age, whenever I talk about my concerns and like bring them up, they're like, yeah, you're young, you'll get over it. They're like, yeah, this is like child's play, literally. Because I think they're like twice my age. But yeah, it's super cool hearing about like other experts in the craft and trying to like learn things from them, especially because I'm a solitary witch. He is a high priest of the Corellian tradition. Ooh, cool. You know, being a solitary witch, I had to like search out things to be initiated in occult traditions, which is kind of sad because I kind of want a coven. A large unified Wiccan tradition founded in 1979. Whoa, pretty cool. Be right back. Need to grab some water and maybe a snack. No worries, no worries. If anybody needs to go and get a snack, please feel free to do so. If you do miss your tarot reading, do not worry. The VOD will be up, time-stamped in the description on the YouTube VOD, as I linked over there. All right, so let me do Love Blue's reading. Love Blue 870, and the timestamp is 1:33:47. Hi, Knife. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing really well. All right, let me scroll back up to see what the question was. I know I put that somewhere. I will figure out a better way of like organizing the YouTube comments, but Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. I like the new emotes, even if I can't use them. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to keep like the follower emotes for like the fan favorites, but like yeah, the new animated one is really really cute. You guys can check out the credits if you want to check out the artists. They're really really cool. Um, where's Love Blues reading? Oh yeah. Uh. Hi! Hello! Helped a lot, thanks. No worries, no worries. Happy to do so. Hello, Freds. Thanks so much. I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the berry farm. And guys, if you guys want to join the Discord, you guys can keep up to date with all of my social links, all my socials, and you guys can chat with us about like astrology, about tarot readings, give us updates on what happened during your readings. I would love to hear from you if you want to join the server. And I know I where's the question? Oh, I found it. Luna, okay, I found it. Don't worry. Hi. Like 3, does the father of my child have genuine connection feelings for me? I'm an Aquarius. He's a Capricorn. That was my question. Sorry about that. I will find I will definitely have to like get a proper way of like um of doing YouTube comments. Okay. An Aquarius, and where's Capricorn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay. So I think that you are in this. I think like he does have genuine connections for you, but I think both of you are meant to like kind of awaken something within each other, because this is a 12th house connection. Like his sun is in your 12th house, and what this basically means is that you he unlocks some kind of weird feeling within you. Like his genuine self is unlocking some kind of feeling within you, and it's like kind of low-key triggering you somewhat. Like when you are in a 12th house connection, this other person kind of uncovers intuitive, it kind of triggers your intuition a little bit. Like it makes you push yourself to want to develop. So maybe you want to develop more Capricorn characteristics, stuff like structure and discipline, and kind of being hard on yourself. Things that he emanates. Those are things that they kind of feel as though you should incorporate within your identity. You know. So let me ask Spirit, like, what kind of feelings does he have towards you? So we have the 4 of Swords, we have Justice, and we have 9 of Pentacles reversed. So what this is giving to me, what this is kind of giving to me is this feeling of like, it's kind of giving this feeling of like, yes, you, like he has feelings for you in that you are his like rest and relaxation, and he like you are like his safe space to like talk to and relax with and kind of be with. But he feels as though something is missing. He kind of feels as though like he's kind of like dodging his feelings towards you, if that makes sense. He kind of feels not resentful in a sense, kind of feeling as though he is kind of avoiding what he really wants to say. We have the 9 of Pentacles reversed here, which represents like living beyond means, obsession with work, and for success. So I'm kind of wondering if like he has like this desire to like keep up appearances, and he kind of feels like he's unable to like properly relax, you know? But the thing is that you are in his 2nd house. Like no, I mean that's not the right thing. You guys suns are right next to each other. I'm not sure where your moons are, but I don't know. He is the father of your child, so I'm kind of wondering if like he feels as though he's spending too much. I don't wanna make accusations against like him, kind of like blaming you, but I think like he's kind of watching that child support a little bit. Hi Yayo, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, quick question. What's the queue currently right now? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 people in the tarot queue right now. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so let me ask Spirit, what's some advice for you regarding this connection? We're doing good, yeah, we're doing good. After Love Blue's reading, I'm taking like a short, I'm taking like a quick little segue to just make a quick announcement, and then we will get back to the readings. We are staying on stream. I'm not gonna take a break, but I just wanna make a quick announcement to you guys. Not the scary kind, not the scary kind of announcement, of a fun kind of announcement. Okay, so the advice to you, we have the five of wands reversed. Okay, we have the five of wands reversed. We have my heart just dropped regardless. No, Tuan, no scary, no scary today. I got so worried. That would be crazy. That would be crazy if I did it mid tarot stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like I would be so mad at myself. So Love Blue, we have the five of wands reversed. We have the high priestess upright, and we have the king of cups. So this is about following your head over your heart. This is my question to you. Is there another connection that are you asking this because you want to pursue another connection with somebody else? Because the five of wands reverse represents avoiding conflicts and respecting differences. The high priestess represents listening to your intuition. And the king of cups represents like listening to your head over your heart and having compassion for other people, but also the discipline to understand that you yourself need emotional control and having solutions that both your head and your heart could depend on. So whether he has feelings or not for you, spirit kind of wants you to keep the peace, maybe for the sake of your child, but like they kind of want you to respect the differences between you and yes, you want to move on. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that feeling. So spirit is kind of giving you permission to move on, because spirit is telling you like don't start fights between you and your child's father. Spirit is telling you to kind of keep the peace and respect each other's differences, but also acknowledge that you yourself, like it's time for you to move on, you know? It's time for you to like take like put yourself first and find new connections to hold on to, because you don't want to stagnate and keep yourself in the past. And let me give you an iris card to kind of finish things off for you. All right, stay back. Oh no, wait, let me shuffle this some more. Oh yeah, this one feels like it resonates. The lonely journey of the priestess. Okay, so to commit to yourself, to commit to further unfurling mysteries, to search for the strongest sense you have. It can be a lonely journey, a strong. I was so confused. I was so confused for a second, JJ. Oh my god. Well, I mean, let me give you a shout out while you're here. Hi, J. Guys, do you guys want to stream? Do you guys want to do like a quick little collab with Type? Why did I type hi? I meant to type a shout out. Do you guys want to like screw the tarot readings and like just go collab with JJ? Because he just sent me a request. But hi JJ, welcome in. Yeah, guys, please go check out JJ. Like his streams are like so funny. Like I don't know, his humor is just so deadpan. Like shit just happens and like his humor is so deadpan. I just be cracking up in his streams all the time. No worries. I hope you have a good stream. All right, so Love Blue, let me finish your reading with this. Sorry about that. Right, to commit to yourself, to commit to further unfurling mysteries, to search for the strongest self you have, can be a lonely journey. A strong, independent, and knowledgeable person can intimidate others who are not ready to be there yet. Your road to truth is what will make you successful and happy, and the people who can't travel beside you should probably go their own way. Your success will serve you in a way that feels very different than the feelings of partnerships, but it is equally, if not more, rewarding. And along your very long and potentially lonely path, if you meet someone at the top, that's great. But for now, keep your focus on getting to your mountain peak. The valleys below will thank you. So yeah, Spirit says, put yourself first. Put your own feelings first and your own self-preservation. So that concludes your reading, Love Blue. I wish you the best of luck in pursuing love, life, and love. Path of Exile too. Sari uses her pendulum to say where the loot is. I'm back. Welcome back. We can always do a tarot collab. That's an idea I've had, like doing tarot readings for some of my friends on the timeline, like let them call in and stuff. But I mean, they come in here anyway, and I don't want to like. Here's the thing, like I'm very harsh I'm very harsh with like readings, so I don't want to snatch anybody's wigs. All right, let me. So I have like a quick little. Thank you so much. No worries, no worries. So I have what? Like, why is that not loading? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on, guys. Hold on. It's a good kind of announcement. Trust me. It's a good kind of announcement. Trust me. I promise. Just wait for it. You guys just gotta wait for it. Hold on. I promise. Okay. Okay. Waiting. Yeah, hold the line. Okay. So, if you guys follow that link, yeah, we are doing a watch along event on Saturday the 21st. We are doing a watch along event for Eroy's first generation Rift. Guys, like these talents are so cute. They are like incredibly adorable. They are so cute. Please go check them out. Please go follow them. And we will be watching along with their debut on the 21st at 7 p.m. EST. So that's around the same time that we stream. So I'll be going live a little bit earlier. AV VTuber agency. Yeah, oh, I'm gonna miss it. Oh no! Don't worry. Why does your like downloading a script? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, VTuber agency. So I'm going to be watching along with it. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super honored to be given this opportunity. Because I love cute girls. I love like looking at cute girls. And guys, please scroll down and look at their please scroll down and like look at their. Hi Nona, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. We are doing tarot readings tonight, so feel free to drop your question down below. I'm just doing a quick announcement for my Twitch chat. I was making a virus joke on my keyboard field. Me. Last time I seen an AV VTuber agency, they turned out to be girl failures. No, well these girls are not failures. They are very cool. And as you could see, like hold on, I just want to respond to one of them. But yeah, they are super cool. I have a small question. I'm good. I'm you? I'm good. Welcome in. But yeah, feel free to drop your question down below and I'll get to you very shortly. Hi, amazing. Welcome in. You're just in time for a quick little announcement. And your But yeah, it is it's a new AV VTuber agency. Like they are upcoming and they're debuting the first generation this Saturday. So we're all gonna watch it together. So yeah, I'm super excited to have this opportunity. Super excited to like meet these cute girls, and I hope all of you guys like them as well. I know that a lot of you like cute girls. You like my voice. You like having you like understanding cute girls. Like if you like me, you're gonna like them. All right, so yeah, that's my announcement. So feel free to go and check out the tweet, and I would really appreciate it if you guys like the tweet up above on my Twitter. Sorry, yeah, please go and like the tweet so that they see that you guys want to come and support. I forgot about step chat on YouTube. I thought Sari was always talking to spirits. Well, I always really be talking to spirits, to be honest. All right, so next I'm gonna do somebody from Twitch, and then I'll do Nona. Let me just scroll back to make sure I didn't miss anybody on the YouTube chat. Okay, I don't think I missed anybody, but on YouTube, guys, if you feel as though I missed you, please give me like please just remind me because I did not select the separated chat, and I'm scrambling a little bit. Well, there's that man named Atsuki. I want to know if he's my future partner, please. No worries, no worries. I'll get to you soon. I'll get to you soon, Nona. All right. So next we are doing who are we doing next? Who are we doing next? Let me see. Okay, next we're doing Barry. All right. I think he had to go to bed. I'm not too sure. But I will do this reading and I'll timestamp it for him. 149 55. All right. So, Baranub, let me do a general reading for this week on how the upcoming con you'll be heading to. Okay. Thank you, Dan. No worries, no worries. I'm good, tired, and just got done with the show. Oh, how was the show? How was the show? Amazing. I hope it was good. I know you guys had some like interesting guests upcoming. Okay, so Barry, kind of thinking about like, I kind of feel like this sense of peace. It kind of seems like your week is going to go very well. I'm hearing like I'm seeing sun shining through leaves. I'm seeing you kind of hard at work, kind of thinking over like an office chair and like an office desk with like a pencil in your hand. So I'm kind of thinking as though things are going pretty well for you. Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow, Kite. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. I hope you're having a very lovely evening. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining the berry farm. If you want a tower reading, feel free to use the channel redeems down below. It is a 1-point channel redeem. So yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, I have a question. No worries, just use the channel redeems. We have an ad coming up in 5 minutes. So yeah, I will try to get this done before the ad. But yeah, yeah, join. And oops, didn't realize mine was now. That's fine, that's fine. Hi. Let me just translate that real quick. 35, baby. We are almost to 6-7. Almost there, almost there. Could I become lactose intolerant in the future? It's me again. Hi. I hope you're having a good day. Eventually, I will learn Russian just to speak to you. Okay, so the general reading for this week. So we have the 3 of diamonds. The 3 of diamonds represents like, I know it represents like a small growth in finances, but could also represent like a raise in pay or a scattered mind and kind of like concentrating on like so many little things that you're not really accomplishing any like big things, you know? But we also have the King of Clubs, which is like the Harvest King. How do you get so many followers? I'm trying to get followers and I'm asking people how they did it. That's an interesting question. Barry, do you mind if I just kind of like pause this and answer this question? Oh, I think I also did. I give you a timestamp? I think I did. But yeah, sure, no worries. Okay, so like I am like extremely supportive of like my friends. So like I always shout them out and I always show up in their streams. So that was a reason why they decided to like keep following me, because I was always very supportive of them. And another thing is that I try to like connect and like speak to all my followers. So everybody who jumps in chat, I'm always greeting them with a smile on my face. I'm never ignoring them. And I'm always telling them, hi, welcome, how was your day? I hope it was really good. What did you do today? Like, I'm always kind to everybody who comes in, because if you're coming into a tower stream, you are having a rough time. just to tell you, like, if you're coming into a cozy tower stream, like, you are having a rough time and you just want to relax, you just want to have like a nice day, right? There are other things as well. Other things I try to do to elevate the experience of my stream. So if you notice, I don't have any sound redeems on my tower streams, and that allows everybody to kind of relax, and it doesn't like kill the mood, you know? It doesn't give it that kind of comfy, chaotic vibe. I remember discovering Sari through another streamer, that makes sense, and her warm demeanor is always really nice. Oh, thank you, Tanta, thank you. But yeah, I'm very supportive of my friends, and I think that that kind of like urges people to like also support me. And it's not like I'm being nice just to get something in return, right? I'm being nice out of like the genuine love in my heart, for creation and for content creators. And because people can see that genuine side of me, that's what that's what draws that's what I think that I like to think that's what draws them to me, you know. um how else did I gain follow? I don't know. I think you guys are like a better. I think you guys are like a better better people to ask as to why people follow me, because like I don't really like I try to elevate my streams as much as I can, but I don't really know how it looks like on your side. Actually, that reminds me. I want to do a VTuber. I want to do like a census with you guys. I don't really know what you guys are talking about, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Yeah. I think you guys would be a better people to ask as to why you guys are following me. But I want to do like a census one of these days and like do like a poll as to where you guys came from, why you guys like me, you know? Okay, so continuing Barry Nub's reading, but hi, but yeah, Kite, if you want to join the Discord and you guys, if you want to talk about it some more, like if you need some advice or anything, you're always welcome to do so. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Hi, Bella, welcome in, happy to see you. I hope you had a really good night and a really good week. All right, so let me give Barry Nub a new timestamp. Barry Nub, and your timestamp is 1:55:40. All right. So this three of diamonds is giving me like a kind of scattered mind and maybe like an increase in pay or like a little increase in money, but it could also mean a scattered mind, like scattered in all directions, and you're not really too sure what to focus on. And I'm kind of getting this studious energy from you, kind of feeling as though like, yes, you're resting and relaxing, but you're not really sure what to do next with your time, right? We also have the Six of Clubs, and what the Six of Clubs represents. Six of Clubs can represent like a business trip or steps towards a business goal or education and learning or reading. So like this feels like a very rest period, time for you to study, time for you to hit the books and kind of like learn something new. If you've ever been thinking about learning something new in terms of like picking up a book or like learning to sew or like learning a new skill, yeah, this would be a really nice time to do that. And then we also have the King of Clubs. King of Clubs represents harvesting. So it's making a harvest of all the things that you've been working on, all the things that you've been kind of like keeping on the back end. You will get like a lot of merit and a lot of like your practical affairs will start to be very work oriented, and you have a lot of power to progress and a lot of motivation to get things done. So that's how your week is going to go. It seems like a very studious week for you. I love messing with the stats. I found you for your reptileness, and I stayed for the promise of scales. Well, I can't deny that. I like Sari because she's hilarious next. Aww, you. And her talents deserve to be recognized by all. By force if I have to. Oh. But oh my god, you guys have such kind words for me. I really appreciate it. All I can think of is things having to do with drawing and writing. Other than that, just stuff to prep for the con this weekend. Yeah, there's a lot of preparation to be done. A lot of like work and business. I'm kind of thinking ad, be right back. Oh, no worries. Let me wait for the ad to be done and then I'll continue. Let me reply to you guys in the meantime. Thank you, King. But yeah, I want to do like a census. Kind of like getting a feel of like what you guys like. What's the cut of your jibe? What kind of people are you? Like, what's your vibe like? Do you guys have a rancid vibe? Do you guys have a nice vibe? Are you guys secretly bullying other chatters behind my back? Because I'll need to like crack down on that. Oh, thank you for the tea break. I appreciate it, and thank you for snatching my wig. Thank you. You also sound like a very down-to-earth person that I can ask actual opinions. I have heard that before, but I feel like my head is a little bit in the clouds because, of course, I'm like a little bit of an airhead when it comes to like tarot stuff. I wish that a good number of us are bullying ourselves. Bullying ourselves is crazy. You don't really seem like the type to bully yourself, though, Tanta. I don't think you really bully yourself. You seem very down-to-earth as well. Like you. Like when I think of like which chatters have like hi J-Rock Blues, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. Yeah, when I think about which chatters seem to have their life together, I think of you and Rebella, to be honest. And like William a little bit. yayo a little bit, um, cynical a lot. Like when I think of like people who have their life together, I think of you guys. I don't bully myself. That's something I leave for women. A good one, good one. Don't worry, this woman won't bully you much. I'm okay. Hope you are well. I'm good too, J-Rock Blues. I hope you're doing well as well. All right. Hi, Barry. Welcome back. Welcome back. So you were saying, no worries, no worries. All right. I do want to put my life together. It'll come with time. It'll come with time. Okay. So, I have returned. Had to dip for a bit, but thanks again for the reading. It shows that there's finally light at the end of the tunnel. The gears are moving. Honestly, hearing that made my day. Happy to do that, Lunas, and happy to do it whenever you need. I'm really happy to hear that. Okay, so let me ask, like, what's going on with Barry this week? And then I'm gonna ask how the con will go. Okay, so we have 4 of Wands. Actually, let me shuffle this a little bit because I feel like I didn't reverse. I feel like I didn't shuffle this thoroughly enough. I'm doing my best. You sound like you're doing really well, to be honest. Like have you noticed, like everybody who is in like a committed relationship, I think like they have their life together. That's probably unfair of me. That's probably unfair of me, but it's true. It's true. What happened? I went to take a bath. Hi, welcome back, Lakana. Nothing's like everything's going on. Everything's going well. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why, indeed. I wonder why, indeed. I feel like I don't have much. I feel like most of my chatters are like masculine leaning, presenting. There's like maybe, but I know like I have like some women who like some femme presenting who come in my chat. Maybe the women that I connect with are busy. Feels like I got shot in the it's funny to I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Sometimes it feels like that, but sometimes it's not what it seems. True. Okay, so continuing with Barry's reading. Alright, so we have 6 of Swords. We have 5 of Swords reversed, and we have 10 of Swords. So a lot of sword energy here. I am very I'm wondering about this. I'm wondering about this energy because like I know like this is about like the you know about the con. But we have the 5 of Swords, which represents like a desire to reconcile, a desire to forgive, and like kind of like releasing the need to win and accepting that sometimes there's a loss. Why am I always filled with swords? Yeah, that's the thing. Like there's a lot of swords represent like logical energy. They represent thinking and logic and intelligence, and not really so much intuition and emotion. So I'm kind of thinking within this studying, you need to study the craft. And you need to use your logical brain more than you use your emotional brain, you know? Oh, furnace is done. I must continue with my cookies. Oh, cookies! Shiro Emiya, is that you? And then the 10 of Swords represents like anxiety, and it represents like defeat. So that's kind of like, I'm kind of wondering about that. Are you experiencing like a feeling of burnout? Or are you feeling really burnt out recently? Because this might be this might be like an indication that you need to relax. We have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords represents like transitioning and leaving behind and moving on. So I think like something might stress you out and you need to relax. Or like there's a sense of like forgiving yourself for something else that happened. Maybe you are starting to like learn something, or like starting to develop some sort of skill that you were too scared to do. Burnout definitely going around right now. I'm feeling it myself. Me too. Honestly, like I've been running on fumes these days. It has been rough. It has been really rough for everybody. And everybody I talk to is like really going through it. So if you are surviving, you are doing really well. I beg your finest pardon. I proceed to imagine myself with this. Hey, what are you doing with my wife? Excuse me. Alright, so let me do a quick little reading on how the con will go. That's my secret captain. I've been burnt out since my uncle died a couple years ago. Oh, Barry. Oh. There's only so much it is what it is, lol. To be honest, yeah. Like, there is only so much... There is only so much of that. At some point, you just have to, like, woman up and deal with it. And that's what I've been doing right now. It's snowing! Oh, it is? Oh my gosh, that's lovely! Nona on YouTube just said that it's snowing. That's so nice. It was not me. Like Roland Lobotomy Corp. Alright, so how will the con go for you about? Barry. Okay, so we have the Fool, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Strength card reversed. So you might feel a little bit anxious, you might feel a little bit insecure at this convention, but I think it will go pretty well because the Fool card and the Ace of Pentacles represents, like, this is a new beginning for you, this is like a new venture, you might even make a lot of, like, business networking connections, and it might be the start of a new passion for you. And then I know that you wanted to volunteer, so Pentacles can represent, like, labor and, like, physical labor, so maybe volunteering for this will do you a lot of mental good as well, and physical good. So there's been a cascade of rough patches. Because of it, I lost out on some friends because of the state it left me in, so I'm trying to start on a path of restarting. That does feel like the energy that we're going with. It kind of feels like this is like a path for you to restart, and a path for you to, like, find a new connection, find, like, new connections, find something else that you're passionate about, you know? So that's some good energy, and let me give you, just because of what it is that you said, let me give you an iris card for like some advice Spirit might have for you. Pretty cold, but the snow is pretty. The snow is so pretty. Did you know that I've never seen snow in person? Like, I've never seen snow before. So I'm a little bit jealous. I live in the tropics, so I've never seen snow. I'm going to go to sleep though. I'm very tired. I will anger hypnose for not sleeping when I'm tired, despite the fact that it's like 9:30 for me. Oh, good night, Lunas. Good night. I hope you have a really good rest of your night. Alright, so the advice that Spirit has for you is Spirit to guide you. Okay, so Spirit is kind of indicating to me that just kind of let go. Follow your heart and follow whatever Spirit gives to you, because Spirit will bring you gifts with time, Barry. Yeah, I've been haunting myself with what I regret being. Like, yeah, lots of self-loathing. Sorry, trying not to be a downer. That's okay, that's okay. This is a downer stream. Whatever you need to talk about, let it out. So let me read out this iris card for you. Spirits to guide you. It seems like all the signs point to yes. Have you ever seen a repeated symbol appear over and over, just for a short time? These are your guides trying to speak to you. They are like, hi, we are trying to make this pretty obvious for you. Know that you have help right now. And your guides want the very best for you. And right now, they are trying to assist you in making the right choices. Pay attention to the little things. I hope you see it one day. I hope so too. I hope so too. I will eventually. For sure, for sure. But yeah. Alright, so that concludes your reading, Barry Nub. I hope that this gives you some insight going forward. Alright, so now we are moving on. And we are going on to... I only follow people under 5 foot. I think they might have left, but let's take a look. Actually, let's do Nona first, and then we'll do 5 foot. Nona, Yoni 23. Hi, William. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Okay, pretty cool, but the snow is pretty. There's that man named Atsukagi. All right. The timestamp is 2:07. No, 2:08. Oh. Just got told I'm staying at work till 4 a.m. So sorry, I'm gonna need stream to run till 3 a.m. Well, I'm sorry to break this to you, Yayo, but we started at 8:30 so that I can get some sleep. I will do my best. Let's hope that some people come in, some nice people come in asking for tarot readings. I will do my best. I will do my very best. All right. So the man named Atsukagi, if he is your future partner. All right. So, I don't know about future partner energy, but I'm definitely getting this vibe of like karmic connections. It kind of feels like you guys have this like fiery passion between you, but it's like So here's my vision, right? I'm seeing you two like on a very thin precipice, and you guys have like a lot of fiery passion between you, but at the bottom of the precipice, down below, there's like rushing water and ocean. So it's like you guys are kind of like playing. You guys are kind of playing with fire almost, and you guys might trip and fall and get get wet, and that passion might burn out, right? So it's kind of like you guys are kind of hot and cold. Like any little thing could just kind of kill off the connection, right? So let me see what the outcome. Let me see what he feels towards you, or like let me see what the connection is like. Like, Spirit, what do you think about this connection? What's the definition of this connection? Dan, yeah, you're out there fighting. Yeah, you're out there making some money, making some dough. We should all learn from his example. And he uses that money to support women. Buy a fish, that'll entertain you. That is a good point. Listen, that's animal cruelty. I don't support animal cruelty. Okay, let me shuffle some more. Alright, so this card represents Atsukagi, this card represents the connection, and this card represents you. Okay, so we got 6 of Swords. Okay. 6 of Swords for you, 10 of Wands reversed for the two of you together, and King of Cups reversed for them. So it's kind of feeling as though they are not really thinking with their... How should I put this? They are thinking with their little head. Like Atsukagi is thinking with their little head. And like not only that, but they're also thinking with their heart, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but there's something getting in the way of the two of you. There's something that's really getting in the way of the two of you, and you two are feeling very lost over it. You guys are feeling like it's like you're kind of wondering if you should fight. No, you are wondering if you should fight through it, or if you should make this connection work, or if you have to give up on this connection because this is like stressing you out. Hi Bim, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome in. How are you doing, Bim? Let me give you a shout out. Hope you're doing well. All right, so going back to Nona's reading. So yeah, so you yourself are considering the fact that that this connection may not be worth it. However, he is pushing ahead and he is saying like, yeah, no, we can definitely do this. We can definitely make this connection work. But he's not listening to his intuition. That's not the right thing to do, you know? So like the King of Cups represents like somebody who's not really able to handle situations balanced. Well, it's okay if he isn't the one. I hope he be okay. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a karmic connection, so it could be, but it really depends on if you guys are able to like shoulder the storm together, you know, or if you guys are better off developing by yourselves. The 10 of Wands reversed represents like being overstressed and burnt out. So there is something that's stressing you guys out, some sort of like, I don't know if it's like familial or if it's like some ex that's haunting you guys, but it kind of seems like you guys have like some obstacles that's really bothering you. So let me give you some advice on what to do. 50 hours a week minimum, baby. Oh yeah, yo, that's rough. That's so rough. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The more I work, the less a woman has to, unless a woman wants to pay my bills. I'll stop working. Yesterday. Okay, so as for advice, we have Lucifer, we have the 9 of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. Okay, so this is kind of taking me for a curveball. So let me read aloud the Lucifer description for you, because we do long distance. Oh, okay, so that's why. All right. Okay, that makes complete sense now. Because it felt like you guys had like this big obstacle between you that was stressing you out, but like I was like I'm not getting like a cheating vibe. I'm not getting like an argument vibe. You guys seem to like each other, so like what's going on? Well, the house husband dream. Okay, so Lucifer, let me read this aloud for you, Nona. Lucifer belongs with the masculine principle and brings forth his gifts of desire, vitality, self-actualization, and pride. An ally to the enlightened man within, Lucifer teaches that seeking to fulfill one's desires aren't selfish, and any time spent judging others is wasted. When Lucifer appears in a reading, he is an empowering influence. You are being invited to assert yourself and take action in the direction of your goals. Okay, alright, so that's it. That's taking me for a curveball off the bat. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which represents like resilience and grit and pushing forward when things are looking like it's your last stand. Kind of thinking like you are resilient. Yeah, he does like you. He does. And then we have like the King of Cups reversed, and the King of Cups reversed represents like nurturing your emotional self with compassion and patience. And even though you might be cold to others, you have to navigate. You might need to like navigate your own emotions and kind of like understand, like, is this a connection that I still want to pursue, or should I call it quits? You have to like really listen to yourself. Don't feel as though you need to push through this connection. Take yourself and your emotions seriously, because if you are burnt out, you are burnt out, girl. So yeah, let me give you an oracle card as well. That's pretty cute. Yeah. I'm feeling as though this is like a karmic connection. So I'm not saying that you should pursue it, but I am saying that I feel like the outcome of this relationship is coming whether you like it or not. Like there's no avoiding it. Like this is a lesson that you either this is your partner or this is a lesson that you have to learn. So let me pull a card for you. The All-Knower. Okay. So this is number 14, the All-Knower. Linked to the archetype of the High Priestess, the All-Knower serves as a gateway from our world to the other world. It is all-seeing and all-understanding of life, death, and everything in between. It is neither good nor bad, loving nor unkind. It just is, and it is everything. So what I think that this is saying is that you yourself have to kind of like go through the motions of this relationship, because this is a like I said, this is a karmic connection. And the thing with karmic connections is that they're there to teach you, to either teach you a lesson, or yeah, karma is meant to be, yeah, but it's not always like meant to be. But like this connection, you are meant to like, you're meant to like go through the motions. And if it ends, it means that it taught you a lesson about yourself that you needed to like grow as a person, you know. What I would suggest to you is to like trust your guides in how you move forward. And yeah, just trust the universe, and trust that the universe has a plan for you. If this is not your person, it just means that you are like further developed to meet your actual person, and the sky's the limit for you. So that concludes your reading, Nona. I hope that this gave you some insight going forward. Alright, so now we will move on to the next person on Twitch. I think that's it for YouTube for now, until somebody else comes in. So let's take a look at the queue. Bum 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 bum, do 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 do, dum bum bum bum. Hi Sari, is the queue open? Yes it is. Yes it is, Rissa. Nice to see you in. Hello, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. How are things going? Thanks a lot there. No worries. Okay, so real quick, Marissa, you can send in the 1 point channel redeem in order to get your reading. You're doing all right. Happy to hear that. So I will be right back. I just want to run to get some more water because my throat is a little bit hoarse. So I'm gonna run an ad in the meantime, and I'll be right back. I'm good. I'm happy to see you. Now I can sleep happy. No worries, Nona. No worries. I'm really happy to see you. Hope to see you back, and do update me on how things go. Okay, so guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a little sip of water. guys? Welcome back. I'm back. All right, thank you, Dippy. I really need to get like a proper AFK emote, to be honest. All right, so let's go on to the next reading, shall we? I only follow people under 5 foot. Let's do I only. All right, and the timestamp is 2:20:48. All right. Okay, so 5 foot. Let's see. Will you find anybody under 5 foot? Hi, back. I'm Will. I think I know why your beloved is gonna get angry with you. All right, so your ascendant is a Cancer. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for you coming up soon. All right, so what's going on with the Cancer ascendant? Bum, bum, bum. And I'm pulling up my ephemeris, going through it. All right, so Jupiter just turned back direct in your first house. Kind of wondering, like, something about like Jupiter going through your first house is that you might be getting a little bit chunkier. Like Jupiter on your ascendant tends to make people fat, but it also tends to like elevate your sense of elevate your ambition. It elevates your sense of self, and you are probably gonna be like a lot more forgiving towards yourself. Probably developing a lot in terms of your self-identity and understanding yourself more. We're gonna have like a lunar conjunction with like on the 25th of March. So you like this will be around the time that you really start to like understand your self-identity. And then further on we have the nodes in Virgo in your 7th. I mean Virgo in your 3rd. That's your south node in your 3rd and your north node in Pisces. So we just had a conjunction between Mars and the north node in your 9th house. So you probably felt like a lot more ambitious in terms of studying, in terms of like achieving your dreams, in terms of traveling. Definitely like a lot of travel. And maybe you might have had like some hostilities with your teachers recently. But this is motivation to push you further. We also had a Mercury retrograde in your 9th, so maybe you had like a lot of realizations or like revelations when it came to the 9th house, things in your life. The 9th house is about like it's about like learning spirituality, basically ascending to like higher, like expansion, long studies, journeys, law, religion, higher education, deepening of knowledge. So there's been like a push to that recently when the North Node was there. The North Node represents what we want to push ourselves to. So like you probably felt like had like some new revelations in those areas, right? And then we have like this Aries pile up in your 10th house. So there's a lot of pressure in your public appearances right now, your public persona. Maybe a lot of like pressure in terms of your career. But we also have Venus moving into your 11th house. So this could bring like new friends, new romances, new social connections. And what else do we have for you? Okay, so what's going on in love for you? Nothing much in terms of love. The new moon is happening in your 9th house. So yeah, definitely like focus, the 9th house focus, the focus on like law, spirituality, religion, like expansion, higher learning. That seems to be the focus for you this month. And then we have Venus and Jupiter coming together in May. So there's a lot of self-forgiveness. If you are kind of like needing to heal, there's a lot of self-forgiveness there. And a lot of like really nice feelings when it comes to like that benefic conjunction there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much about it for the astrology for the next couple of months. I mean, in like next month, next couple of weeks. So yeah, I wish you the best. I think it looks pretty good for the Cancer ascendants. Let me see what else I can pick up on. I think it looks pretty good for the Cancer ascendants. I'm not seeing anything like too harsh going on for you guys because you guys have like a lot of expansion and new horizons coming up for you. Like maybe some focus on like your father, a chance to like strengthen relationships, but it'll take until June to like really see those relationships kind of come to fruition, right? And you might have like a lot of support through like social contacts. All right, so moving on to the next person. Hi, Vincent. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing really, really well. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. All right, move on, girl. You deserve better. Well, you know my you know what my stance is on this channel. All right, but I kind of get a positive feeling from it though. But I don't know. I think that women shouldn't be the ones to confess. I think that the men should be the ones to confess. At least in heterosexual relationships. I like if both of you are straight and it's a heterosexual relationship, I think the man should be the one to like approach the woman. A woman should never chase. She should attract. Okay, going on to the next person. We have Tenta. Okay, sorry for the wait, Tenta. Your timestamp is 2/28/29. All right. So a general reading, general guidance. All right. So spirit, let me ask my playing cards. What's going on? No worries, you know I love hanging out. Oh, thank you, Tenta. Thank you for the wait. I agree, to be honest. He doesn't know that I like him, and I don't know how to give him hints because I don't know how to flirt. I don't really know how to flirt either, but like, men are really oblivious when it comes to flirting. I am super oblivious, but like, men are even more oblivious. But like, that's just to show you, like you shouldn't be the one to like, you know, just like flirt, and like he has to like pick it up on his own, you know. Like 10 years from now, he'll probably be in bed, like with his eyes wide, kind of realizing like, oh shit, she was flirting with me. Fuck. All right, general guidance for Tenta. So like, what's going on with you in general in your life? What should you be looking out for? By confession, sometimes you just go and you say, you know what? You and me, we are something, you know? You see, Vincent knows game. Vincent knows game. Because you see, Vincent has like a Sun conjunct Pluto in Scorpio, and Vincent has a dignified Venus. Vincent knows game. Girl, what do you mean flirt? Just say, hey, ask me out on Friday, and then wait. I mean, they are making points. The men in chat are making points, Marissa. They are. Yeah, yo, I'm shy as heck. Straightforwardness is quite nice, yeah. To be honest, like men are pretty oblivious, and like they don't know unless you literally tell them like, hey, I like you, would you like to go out with me? But I think that they should still be the one to say that, to ask you out, you know. I don't like hearing about women chasing. At least in heterosexual relationships. I just want to clarify that. Like if you're a lesbian, if you are a girl love, like go for it. Chase your dreams. Go find that healthy Yuri of your dreams. But like, you know what, you're right. What, me or Yayo? Alright, so going back to unless your man is a hopeful romantic, he probably gonna be oblivious or shy for a while until it clicks. True. But I think even like hopeless romantics can be kind of oblivious because they can say like, oh, she wouldn't like me. I'll just yearn her from a distance. I don't know. Is William still here, or did he go to bed? William, sound off. Will a hopeless romantic be oblivious, or will you like figure it out? You, because I don't want to chase. I want to be asked out, but he has no idea I like him. Yeah. Or maybe he does have an idea, or he's kind of like feeling out the situation, you know? Still here? Hi, William, sound off. A hopeless romantic man. Would you approach a woman and ask her out? Or would you wait for her to approach you? Very oblivious. Oh, it's not looking too good, Marissa. It's not looking too good. Okay, so let me continue with Tenta's reading, and I'll read you guys chat in a bit. Okay, so So this week we are looking at the King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds represents a man who is working very hard and very financially successful. Somebody who is intelligent and quick and sociable, but is always restless. It can also represent a male professor. So this looks really good in terms of like in terms of finances, and in terms of like wealth, and in terms of like social interactions with people. It could also represent travel sometimes. We have the Four of Clubs. The Four of Clubs represents like kind of working on like your firm footing, like goals on a firm footing, job security. It could also represent like boredom of work, or like kind of plodding along, kind of burnt out. It could also represent like forming like a foundation of stability, and this ties into like the King of Diamonds, kind of forming that foundation, you know, kind of tilling that field, you know, making those investments work for you. That sort of energy. And then we have the Five of Diamonds. Five of Diamonds represents like eating and like indulging in luxuries and like nourishing the body, right? So this looks really good for you in terms of like, I don't know if you might get a raise soon, or if you were working hard and you might cash out some investments very soon. That kind of looks like it. And it kind of looks like you guys might travel and kind of like treat yourselves a little bit, you know? Meow, meow, meow. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I think there's a tornado warning. I'll come back when it's safe. Oh no, Marissa. Oh gosh, yeah, definitely be safe. I mean, the timestamp will always be there, but like I feel like you got your answer already. But yeah, please be safe. Please be safe. Go to that shelter. Yeah, be safe. Be safe. In real life category, yeah, I'm just experimenting. I'm trying out some stuff, Vincent. a lot of you guys are commenting on that, but don't worry. Like we're just experimenting. We're just trying some things out. Right. So let me get some spirits advice for you, Tenta. General guidance. With very good gems like the time she said she wanted to sleep with me on call and I didn't think much of it. Aww. So I had like the collection of screenshots I like to call autistic moments. We had talked for like 2 years before I even thought of confessing. That's cute. Anytime I've even approached a girl, it was either me having liquid courage and thinking with the little head, or I could feel the electricity in the air. I think maybe one was heavily flirting beforehand, and that was a whole thing. Yeah, I mean, like when you like, it's really hard to like get that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to pass it. To be honest, I feel like in my relationships, in my past relationships, I've always felt oblivious to the other person liking me, and it was him who confessed in the end. Because like in those relationships, it's like he couldn't really like hold on to those feelings anymore. Like it was torture for him to hold on to those feelings, so he just ended up confessing, you know? That's how it usually works out for me. Okay, so going on to Tenta's reading. So the advice for you this week, the Ten of Cups, you have 10 of Wands, you have the 7 of Cups, and you have the Queen of Swords. So this is kind of giving me this vibe of like you're seriously getting burnt out, you're seriously getting like really tired and overstressed, and kind of feeling as though like you are very reckless with your emotions and you're kind of shutting down, you're kind of cold. You're kind of feeling as though like nothing makes sense anymore and you're just kind of giving up on things, but you really need to push. You need to push and like not just push, but you need to like slow down and rest. You have the 7 of Cups energy here that's turned over. You're kind of feeling as though you are confused and having a like kind of confused and you're not really too sure what to do next. So Spirit is kind of advising you to take a step back and reassess. Maybe ask for help if you could, because you are too burnt out to like think things through in a logical manner. And let me get an oracle card for you because I feel drawn to do that. Party leader. Okay, this looks good. All right, so this is number 6. Party leader. Well, no tarot readings today, but I still wanted to come here to say hi. Bye bye, chap. No worries, Vincent. Bye bye. I hope you have a really good week. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hello. Bye bye. Have a good night. All right, so let me read this aloud for you, Tender. Woohoo! It's a party. But what is really happening here? All the beautiful stars reach up their hands in excitement as this party leader creates a wild, loud, and unpredictable energy. This can be fun to bathe in the untamed and can act as a release of all we try to control. Maybe you need someone whose personality is captivating and can allow you to feel comfortable doing something uncharacteristic. But let us not forget that your voice also needs to be heard. That is why you are here. So enjoy this time, because what you don't allow yourself, but don't allow yourself to be confused about what is truly valuable in your life, just because someone else's voice is louder. So that's the advice for you this week, Tenta. I hope that this gives you some insight going forward, and yeah, do let me know how things end up. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit of good, a little bit of bad, and that you definitely need some rest. So make sure and lean on those that support you. All right, so next we are moving on to Thwan. Genuinely, I'm thinking about if a girl asked me out on a date, I'd be so flustered. I don't know if I'd say no, just cause that never happens. Oh yeah. No, that definitely happens. Like the amount of guys that I've talked to who have said that like yeah, I just ended up in that relationship because she confessed to me. Like she just confessed to me, and I don't know if a girl likes me unless they literally say I like you. That's what they said to me. So it's like yeah, I mean the man should chase, but the man don't know what he doing most of the time. Like, well damn, am I ugly? No, no, you're not ugly, trust me. I've seen a picture of you. You're not ugly. I can confirm. She confessed to me first. Yeah. I think that's how a lot of things go. But to be honest, like there's something cute about like giving a guy a love letter, you know? Hi Elaine, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. I'm doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. So if you would like a tarot reading, feel free to drop a question down below and I'll get to you shortly. I am also streaming on Twitch, so we're going between YouTube and Twitch. Welcome in. Alright, so next we will be doing an unhinged tarot reading for Thwan. Not ugly, confirm, we're so back. Nice, that sounds kind of interesting. It does. Do update me on how things go. I'm good. Glad to hear it, Elaine. Glad to hear it. No worries. Alright, Thwan, your timestamp is 2:37, 49. Alright, so let's do an unhinged reading for Thwan. Okay, so I'm getting my Pokemon cards. Let's see if you will win the mod battle royale. Interesting. Guys, by the way, you don't need to fight over mod, okay? Everybody is mod in my heart, and obviously I will be using divination and tarot cards to figure out who my mod will be. Or mods. But like, yes we do. Guys, come on. Don't. Like you really don't, like it's funny, but I just want to say seriously that like whoever, like if you're a mod or if you are not a mod, all of you guys are equal in my heart. It doesn't mean that you are special or above the crowd. It just means that you are volunteering to help out, you know? But and I'm very, very extremely grateful for everybody who is volunteering. I really, really appreciate it. Doesn't Gargoyle literally fight with swords for fun? Gargoyle is like my honorary mod if he doesn't apply. I think he started a new job and he's doing a lot of like offline stuff, which I'm very, very happy for him for. But understandably, he might not have like the time to like moderate, which I completely understand. But yeah, he literally fights with swords for fun. So if Thwan tries to start anything, I think Thwan will die. So I'm trying to prevent that. I do not want Thwan to die. I like the clips that Thwan makes. We are all dead. It's all jokes, don't worry, Sari. I know it's all jokes. I like the jokes. But yeah, I don't want anybody to feel bad if I don't select you for mod. It simply means that I don't have the need for like 5 different mods at the moment. Hope you're doing well, Elaine. Welcome in. We still need Tuan service. Exactly, exactly. Like why should Tuan and Gargoyle fight when they can be allies, right? Both of them could be brothers in arms. They could be like Gargoyle could train them. They could be senpai and kohai. You guys aren't seeing the vision. You guys aren't seeing the vision that I'm seeing in my mind. Chat of just no, listen, there are literally some streamers with like chats of just mods. Like they make all of their friends mods, and it's just like when you walk in their chat, it's just like entirely mods, which is fine. Which is fine. I think like if any bots came in, they would just be like immediately disintegrated. Shh, we haven't hit that part of the story arc yet. True, true. Let me quiet down. I don't want to hit any don't want to get any spoilers. All right, so Tuan, the cards that I pulled is Marnie's Impidimp, Moltres, and Center Scorch. So it feels like the mod battle royale is going to be very fiery. It's going to be very intense. It's going to be like extremely intense. Like you might not like you kind of clowning around like this Impidimp, and you're not really understanding the heat of this mod battle. But I think that you will end up okay because this is Marnie. This is Marnie's Impidimp, and Marnie is like a Pokemon champion, right? So you might get saved by like a connection in the group that will vouch for you. That's the vibe that I'm getting with this unhinged tarot reading. So let me see what the outcome will be. It happened to me. I saw it happen to me. Saying it like it happened to me. I saw a chat full of VIPs and mods. My messages were read always at the end. Yeah, that tends to happen. Um, I mean, I think like it's nice to see everybody's friends coming out. Um, and I don't feel a kind of way for not having VIP and that kind of thing. But I think for new chat, I think for some VTubers, they do. I don't. Let me not speak on it because I have a lot of thoughts on it, and I don't want to. I don't want to stir the pot anymore than it should be stirred. Gonna brush teeth and head to bed soon. Okay, good night, Momo. Good night. Have a good rest of your night. I hope you have a really good week ahead. Damn, no tea. There's no tea. There's no tea to give. Just observations. All right. So the outcome is Sharon. So I think like you will get the mod position and you will win the mod battle royale, or you might get like a second in command. You might get second in command in the mod battle royale. So congratulations in advance, Tuan. All right. Okay, so next we are moving on to the next person. We have an astrology reading for Lorcana. All right. Lorcana. Oh, Elaine, by the way, if you want to redeem a tarot reading, just feel free to drop a question down below and I will get to you soon. All right. Should I gamble on sports instead of just anime money women to make money? Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Okay, so look at your timestamp is 2:43:20. All right, so let's see what's going on with the Leo ascendants. Let's see. Shall we? Okay, so the nodes are going to be moving into your in your first and seventh house soon, and so will Jupiter. So there'll be a lot of big changes in terms of your identity and who you are as a person. Not only that, we have let me see what else. Not only that, we also have a full moon, like a new moon, happening in your seventh house. So this is not your seventh, sorry, your eighth house. So there will be a lot of things uncovered. Maybe like some hidden aspects in your life. Maybe some control dynamics. Maybe some money that is like inherited by you, or money that is coming to you. That could come into your life, and new beginnings when it comes to those areas. You might understand death a lot more. Not necessarily like bodily death, and not necessarily yours. So don't be too scared. It's just about understanding and thinking about it, and thinking about figurative death, like rebirthing yourself into a new person, right? What else do we have going on for you? So Venus and Saturn right now, in your seventh, no. I think I got this. I think I got this off. 1 second. Bum bum. Do 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 do. I always say I need to save the ephemeris. Oh no, the bracket board is out. I can sense it. I don't gamble, but I'm making my March Madness bracket right now. Ooh, ooh, and like, is that like? I don't know. I never really got into like fantasy football and all that kind of thing. I like March Madness. I never really understood it as like a non-American. Okay, what is going on with my ephemeris today? To 3 p.m. Basketball season. I thought it was like baseball or something. No, but is that like NBA? Like I've heard a lot of, I don't know, some people that I know are really crazy about NBA and like I don't understand it. Like a job, new permanent solution to solve my family problems. Hmm. I don't know about solutions, but like when Jupiter moves into the first house in around like August, I think like you will find like a lot more benefits in terms of that. And then also um and then also Gemini will be moving into your 11th house, so there'll be shakeups in terms of your connections and the connections that you can reach out to. So definitely utilize the connections and people that you are associated with, like connections you can use, right? You also have Pluto. Pluto is traversing the 7th house, so a lot of changes in terms of like one-on-one partnerships, mentorships, also including in that. So I think like reaching out to partners and associates can help. You had a you had a conjunction of the North Node, Mercury, and Mars in your eighth. So definitely some revelations in terms of inheritances. Let me see what else. You might be a bit constricted in terms of travel. So that looks kind of good in terms of like you might not have to like go back to your home country, because Saturn is there. However, I would still kind of like I would still kind of look into like higher learning because you might feel like some limitations in terms of education. Um, so I think that's pretty much it for you in the Leo risings for the month. What's going on in May for you? Um, let's see. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think that's about most of like the good stuff. I wrote down some notes. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, so I think like, where's your chart ruler? So your chart ruler is in Aries right now, which is a good place to be. It's exalted right now, so you might be feeling a lot more empowered to like actually get stuff done. And the new moon is sextiling Uranus, so like you might get some more monetary opportunities, but it might come out of the blue, so you might have to act on it very quickly. So I think that concludes the astrology reading. So I hope that this gives you something to look forward to. But yes, I don't know about the job and new permit, but like Jupiter moving into the first house is likely a good thing. Likely you'll see like some further developments when Uranus moves into the 11th from your 10th. Um, like jobs and like new connections comes with that. Okay, so now we are moving on to Sinica. Um, Let me give you. I'm currently staring at like 23 tabs with stats and results. It's college basketball, uni basketball. Do you guys bet on it, or like are you guys doing this for fun, or are you guys betting on it? I know sports betting is getting like really huge. 1 second. Just let me get some more Pokemon cards. Wow, wow. All right, Seneca. So I don't bet, but me and my friends usually usually make brackets and treat the winner to a free dinner. Oh, that's so cute. That is actually really, really cool. I love that. That's like a friendly alternative to betting. Like you still get something in exchange, but you don't have to like spend out all your money, you know? Hello, can I ask new question here? Yes, of course, Miss Neka. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. So just drop your question in chat and I'll get to you soon. We're going between Twitch and YouTube today. Welcome in. Happy to have you. Bam, bam, bam. Treated myself last year. Oh, nice, nice. Proud of you, proud of you. I hope you get it again tonight. I mean today. I like this season. Do you get something expensive? Like, do you go for like a steak dinner? All right. Okay, Seneca. So your timestamp is 2:50. 46. All right. So, what do the cards say that I can do? Side staring and slapping you randomly with your paws. Okay, so we have Buizel, who has tail whap and splash and wave splash. So I think he's very grumpy. Kind of feels like the alpha of the household, you know? Last year it was gonna be a steak dinner, so I just took me and the lady to a Korean barbecue place instead since I won. Oh, cute, cute. Gotta sleep now, but I hope you have a good rest of stream, Sari. Thank you, Thwan. Thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you, thank you. But also, I want to do something. Oh, that's fine, Thwan. What's up? What's up? I would have to listen again. It's buffering to me. Family problems got worse. Oh, you're leading the raid. Okay, okay, okay. So who are we raiding? I forgot to enter the text box, my bad. But yeah, no worries, Lakana, no worries. I'll take a look through. I wish you the best. Kuroko Maple, send them my regards. No worries. Let me copy that. Night, no worries. Good night, Thwan. Good night. Let me copy this into another Twitch.tv. Hopefully they're still streaming by the time we're done. I still have a couple more. To get through. Oh, she looks cute. Nice. Okay. Gonna take the fish away from him. Little cat needs to learn its place. She needs to be the alpha of the household. So we also have Shroomish here. Shroomish is looking very grumpy. Like you know, Shroomish looks like really, really grumpy. But then we have Lokix, and you know, Lokix is like literally low kick, right? So what is all this saying to me? Like, this cat is very, very grumpy, and he thinks like he's the alpha of the household. Mignon thinks he's the alpha. So you got to give him a big old kick and show him who's boss. Obviously, I don't support animal charity, and I do not think that you should do that. But this is an unhinged tarot reading, so that is what the cards say, not me. Alright, so next we are going on to... Who are we going on to next? Okay, so I want to do Marissa next. Because we are kind of running short on time. I'm supposed to end soon. So we will do Marissa, and then we will do Rebella, and we'll kind of skip the unhinged readings for today. Are you talking to me? No. I'm talking to the Twitch chat. Yeah, so we'll do Rebella, Marissa, and Nika, and then we will go ahead and close off. All right, so let me give Miss Nika the timestamp. Miss Nika 36. And your timestamp is 2:53, 2:54. And I'll do an astrology reading for Yayo as well. Alright. So, will Kurtz call me back tonight? He's a guy friend. No worries. That's fine. Okay, so let me use my Jupiter coin for this one. Is it a yes or no? Will Kurtz call you back tonight? Oh god, it's a... Okay, one second, guys. I gotta like get up for this one. I have to like get up and flip it. Ugh. Okay, Miss Nick, I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no from the Jupiter coin. Let me just confirm with the cards if it's a yes or no. We have 9 of Cups reversed. It's looking like a no. Yeah, 7 of Wands reversed. It's looking like a no, unfortunately, Neka. Is there anything else you want to ask about Kurt? He's a guy friend. Okay, yeah, sorry. But he might call back. He might call back in the future, or he might reach out to you another time. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you guys had a disagreement, but I'm very, very sorry to hear that. You had a disagreement with your guy friend. But I hope that you guys have. I hope that you guys can sort that out. I hope that you guys can mend that. I'm gonna go to eat early. Take care. No worries, Nika. No worries. Good night. Have a good rest of your night. Fishes in chat before we go, guys. Nice, nice. All right. So let me do Marissa. Marissa and then Rebella. All right. Marissa, new vibes. 258.15. All right. So, Marissa, what is the outcome if I confess my feelings to my crush soon, or if I choose to move on? All right. Oh wait to hear. How are you safe? Did you get to the tornado shelter? Everything okay? I hope you're doing okay. So I'm kind of getting this feeling as though he's like pretty oblivious. Like I'm trying to like tap into his mind, but I'm not seeing anything. So let me see the outcome. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Just shuffling. It's all right. No, but we did have sirens. I don't know when the severity is gonna happen. Oh, that's really, really scary. I hope that you stay safe. Okay, so the outcome. So first we have Queen of Swords reversed. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Five of Swords reversed. Five of Wands reversed. So the Five of Wands reversed. This one is a little bit of a doozy. I don't know if he has anybody else who's interested in him, because the Five of Wands usually represents like conflict. So when it's reversed, this represents like avoiding conflict and respecting differences, and like kind of like making a reconciliation. The Knight of Wands represents like striving forward, like action, adventure, and fearlessness. And then the Queen of Swords represents like having like not having like a clear mind, kind of being like bitter or like cruel. So I'm kind of wondering about this. I don't think it might go well, to be honest. He's talking to a couple people currently. Yeah, I don't think it will quite go well, but I don't know if it's because he's interested in some other person, but I think like what might happen is that if you do confess to him, he will go forth with it, but not necessarily because he's like very into you, but because you simply asked, and you will get kind of frustrated at the fact that like your intuition will be telling you that this probably isn't the right move, but you will still go for it because I mean he said yes. But I don't think that he's your person, you know? I mean, I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But it feels as though it seems to be a no for now. But let me see. What will be the outcome? I'm just asking a different deck right now. Alright, doing my little shuffle. Yeah. Why would he want to say yes? For if I did? I don't know. I'm asking another deck, and it's giving me the King of Hearts, which represents like a man who is like autistic and emotional, who seeks security in a relationship and has like the power to arouse feeling. The Ace of Diamonds. Aces represent like messages. So like aces of diamonds could represent like a letter or like fire. And like I was also getting this with the Knight of Wands, is like, you know, like knights and wands represent like action, and wands could represent like passion in like, it could also represent like sexual passion. And I'm just saying this because you've been here before and like you know how tarot readings work. But like I'm just interpreting what like some of the possible meanings of the cards, right? It could be a sense of lust rather than love, you know? So the Ace of Diamonds is there. It could represent fire and something starting that's very new and interesting. But we also have the Three of Diamonds. So the Three of Diamonds represents like a scattered mind. It represents like a small increase of money, and greater financial security. But it could represent a scattered mind and something that's concentrating on very, very little, like a lot of like little things. So what this is kind of telling me is that this guy has his mind scattered between different people, because he's talking to other girls, right? Not only that, but like you might also read into a lot of what he's doing and saying and wondering if he really likes you back, and you yourself might have your mind very scattered. So let me ask my Jupiter coin if you should say yes or no. Like yes or no if you should confess or not. Yeah, if yes, you should confess, and if no, you should not confess. Sounds accurate so far? Okay, 1 second. Should Marissa confess? Yes or no? Sorry, it fell. Hold on. What? It keeps falling. I can't flip a coin to save my life. That is a no. That is a no, Marissa. So you should not confess. And you know what? I support this decision because you in particular, I do not want you to chase a man. I want you to attract a man. But yeah, don't worry about this like not going the way that you were hoping, because I think letting go of the connections that are not meant for you kind of opens up the connections that are meant for you, you know? I've seen your Aries. I'm not worried about you in the slightest when it comes to love. You will find love. Trust me. It's just a matter of time. All right, so that concludes your reading, Marissa. I hope that gave you some insights. I hope it gave you. I'm sorry it wasn't. I'm really sorry it was not the outcome that you were hoping for. But I think that things will work out for you in the future. Like this is your Venus return, and you'll be feeling and looking a lot more beautiful than usual. So I'm sure that you will attract something even better for you. I think I knew deep down, but of course, me never been in a romantic relationship. I just want to have hope that someone will like me. They will. Trust me, you will find somebody. I'm absolutely certain of it. I also thought that I wouldn't find somebody, and I'm still looking, but like I found a lot of like really valuable connections with other people. And like I've seen people like think that they weren't gonna find love and they found somebody. So I have hope for me yet. So if I have hope for me, I have hope for you. I'm glad I asked. Thank you so much. No worries, Marissa. No worries. I'm happy to help. And do let me know how things go. I'm always willing to help you out. Alright, next we'll be doing Rebella. Alright, so Rebella, your timestamp is 3:04:14. Alright, Mr. Rebella. So let's see what's going on. General reading for the month of May. Alright, so let's go week by week. Let's see what the general feeling is. So the vision that I'm getting is sunlight shining through an open door. What this is telling me is that you might be getting a lot more opportunities. But another thing that I'm seeing like, do you know the ending scene in the Truman Show where he's walking upstairs and like there's a sky there? It's kind of giving me like the sky's the limit. But another thing is that It's like the Truman Show is somebody that was being watched and somebody who was being like observed his entire life, and he was eventually breaking free, right? So I'm kind of wondering if this is about you breaking free from some kind of control that's going on. If this month is that for you, drop his. Listen to Uncle Yayo. Listen to Unc. He knows what he's talking about. Okay, so let's see. We're going week by week for May. So first week we have Jack. Uncle. Listen, I said uncle. I said uncle. It's fine. Yeah, TLDR with uncle. Are you not an uncle? Are you denying the uncle status? Alright, so Jack of Clubs, this is the first week in May. And the first week in May, like, it seems to be active with endeavors like sports or like volunteering, or maybe you take on an apprentice and maybe you are teaching somebody. Maybe you have like a message concerning a business venture. So maybe like a promotion or maybe some kind of like project that somebody's inviting you to do, or some kind of practical manner. So there's some kind of activity going on in the first week of May, some kind of physical activity and some sort of like motion in terms of like collaborating on a project, right? I'm a young spry 30. I believe you. The second week we have the Jack of Spades. So the Jack of Spades could no, sorry, not the Jack, sorry, the Seven of Spades. Seven of Spades could represent like trouble when it comes to emotions. It could represent like mystery or something hidden. So like there must be like mutterings of a secret going on in the second week of May. Maybe something happening behind your back, or like an investigation. So you might be in an investigative mood, kind of like figuring out the tea, as it were, and kind of worried about some sort of situation. We have King of Spades. King of Spades in the third week. This is like, let me think. Not King of Spades, sorry, King of Clubs. So King of Clubs is like a businessman working on practical endeavors. It can mean like practical power and like the power to progress and a lot of motivation and resilience. So like lots of career, like it seems to be a lot of career motion. And then we have the King of Diamonds. Okay, so like this is hammering home like the career stuff, because the King of Diamonds is like somebody sociable, somebody wealthy, somebody with the financial power to pay for things. So it's looking up in terms of finances, but you might need to like uncover some investigations to go forward. And let's see what's going on in terms of the cards, like what's happening for you in May. What's like the general vibe? Dum bum bum. All right, doing my little shuffle. Bum 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 bum. Do. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on with you. So we have Temperance, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Six of Swords. So what kind of vibes is this giving me? This vibe is kind of like the Six of Swords is like kind of like moving on from something, kind of transitioning and moving on. So I don't know if there's something in your workplace that was giving you a lot of headache, a lot of like troublesome people. But the Queen of Swords is like somebody who has given me, like, it's giving me the energy of somebody who has like completely given up. Like they have tried to like keep their mind very clear. They have tried to think through things very with a lot of logic and clarity, but it's somebody who has just kind of like given up. Somebody who has just, hi, I like waffles. Oh, hi, son of Odin, welcome in. I like waffles as well. Thank you so much for joining the Berry Farm. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for being my 590th follower. I really appreciate that, son of Odin. Welcome in and welcome to the Berry Farm. We are doing tarot readings tonight, so please feel free to use a 1-point channel redeem in order to get a reading. But you're welcome to just chill with us if you would like. But yeah, but going back to the reading, Rebella I'm kind of feeling as though, general please, whatever the cards think I should know. No worries, no worries, will do. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting this feeling that like you're kind of giving up on thinking in like a complex manner or like giving people the benefits of the doubt, but you're just kind of like going forward, you know? Just kind of like the Queen of Swords could be somebody who is very cold, somebody who is very cruel and is willing to cut people off. So it could be that as well. And then we also have Temperance. Temperance is about like finding patience, the middle path. So like Spirit is advising you to kind of like keep your wits about you, and like kind of find the middle path and like keep your cool when it comes to like other people, you know. I do readings too. You do? Oh my gosh, that's cool. So do you use tarot or do you use other mediums as well? That's super, super cool. Thank you for telling me that. Super cool. Oh, interesting. I'm actually proposing near the end of May. I'm curious how that might relate. The end of May, I think I remember it was King of Diamonds. So like it could mean like a diamond ring. It could signify that. Um, what advice do you have for Bella? Spirit. Got plane tickets to her home country and everything ready. Cute! Oh my gosh, that's nice. I'm super, super excited for you guys. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands for advice. We have the Moon reversed. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So there's a lot of hard work and ambition and diligence here. But Spirit is kind of advising you that you might kind of freak out if you see if you are suspicious of something, you might end up freaking out at the wrong person, or you might end up overreacting if you feel like you're being taken advantage of. So Spirit is kind of advising you to keep your cool about the situation, and if anything is really bothering you, if somebody's taking advantage of you, just or like you feel like they're lying to you, just use your intuition. And if you don't trust that person, you know, it's like just keep your wits about you. Depends on what I'm given. Could be visions, could be a being talking to me. I do tarot and oracle. I don't do it for streams or anything, just for friends. Oh, that's cool. Me too. I usually do a little bit of everything. So like tarot, astrology, psychic visions, talking to spirits, everything like that. For stream, I usually just do tarot and like visions. But yeah, it's super cool to meet another psychic. That's so cool. Understood, Spirit. No worries, Rebella. No worries. And best of luck with your boothing. Your boothing. Super, super, super happy for you. But yeah, welcome in, Odin. Happy to be among fellow psychics. All right. So now we're going on to Yeyo's reading. So Yeyo asked for astrology reading. All right, so let me take a look at Yeyo's chart. And your timestamp is... No worries, Rebella, no worries. Best of luck in May. And in April as well, since we're going into April. 3/13/12. Okay, so let's take a look at Yeyo's reading. Yeyo, what's going on with you? What's up? Yeyo. I used to help on another streamer work, but it got way too dark. It was what people needed to hear, but not a place I wanted to be. That is completely fair. Like, sometimes I feel very guilty for the things that I tell people on stream. I myself, my Mercury is debilitated in Aries, so I will be very blunt and I'll cut to the truth of the matter, which is not something that a lot of people want to hear. So it is hard to do readings on stream, but I think, I don't know, people seem to stick around, so I guess they like it. I guess they like it. I don't know, I just tend to yap. I just tend to yap and people seem to like it. So when I say dark, I mean death predictions. That was sadly accurate. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. I usually don't talk about death and things like that because it can get kind of dark, which doesn't really make good for like a stream. Which doesn't really make for like a professional stream, I suppose. But people don't normally like to hear about things like that, so I tend to keep it quiet. But I'm not capable of like seeing death, to be honest. The horrors sound better from the Berry Woman. True. I don't know. You guys like hearing horrors. You guys like seeing my horrific visage, don't you? Boo! All right, let's see what's going on with you, Yayo. So not much craziness as yet. Venus is going through your fifth house, so in Aries, so you know, might be a chance to like get out of retirement for a little bit, get a little side gig, if you know what I'm saying. It met up with Saturn earlier, so like you probably felt like a little bit more stable in terms of like your romantic aspects, kind of like deciding what it is that you want from a romantic relationship. You also have Mars conjuncting North Node recently, so kind of wondering about like did you have, I know that you had arguments at home, but did you decide to take some kind of action at home, because there was some kind of truth, some kind of hidden matter or truth that will kind of like be revealed to you at the end of the Mercury retrograde, like this Friday. So I think like either you might decide to move out, or like you might get like a revelation in terms of like where you're gonna go next in terms of like your home life, things like that. So pay attention what's happening. Pay attention to what's happening the last week in March, because I think like you will come across some new revelations. Especially because it's on your Saturn. It's like retrograding back on your Saturn. So what happened? Hold on, I'll give you a date. I'll give you a date to look at. So what happened? What happened on the 5th of March is gonna have like a chapter. It's gonna have like the next chapter happening on like the 25th of March. You kind of get what I'm saying? Because that's when it retrograded. Hi, Stone. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing, Gargoyle? Hope you're doing really well. Hello, what have I missed? You missed the whole stream. You missed the whole stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, I hope you're doing well. How was your night? This was Sunday, so I think you were with your dad. I can't remember it offhand. Either you were doing D&D or with your dad. But how was it? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we almost finished. We're just doing up a couple of the last readings, a couple of people who came in. But I can still do one for you if you're willing to, if you want to get a reading. The arguments didn't get better, but my new schedule should be helping me avoid them. The 5th. Yeah, whatever happened during like the 5th or the 6th or the 4th, might get a recurrence. Around like the cusp of the 4th and the 5th, we have a new moon happening. So like maybe new points in terms of romance, maybe romance with someone close to you, or like someone close with the family. What else is happening? Venus will be conjunct Uranus on like the cusp of your 7th. So that's interesting, because that's on the 23rd of April. So that's like new things in terms of romances, like new flirtation, new romances, new ideas in terms of romances. Can I add a silly reading too for Pokemon? Of course you can, of course you can. Yeah, of course you can. I love doing silly readings. Family dinner with my mom is on Sundays. Oh, cute. I'm so happy you're spending more time with your family. That's really, really nice. I got drunk on Friday because my boss is frustrating me. Oh no, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, Gargoyle. Sari, are you open for personal reading soon? I am. They are on my Ko-fi. I have private readings. I gently open them. I'm not advertising them, but they're there in case anybody would like. They are $35, but if you can't afford that, just reach out to me, and you can always pay what you can. Always willing to help out. But yeah, I have like, if you go down to my links page, I have private readings on my Ko-fi. Yeah, no worries. If you can't afford it, just reach out to me and we could make adjustments. You're telling me the streets are going to be calling me here from the end of April? Yes, you're going to be coming out of retirement. I'm sorry that you had to hear it from me. Especially because Jupiter is like going through your 8th house. Jupiter has been going through your 8th house. Like the 8th house has to do with sex and like money that comes to you, but it also has to do with sex. So like I didn't do much hanging out with my family since my sister has a baby. I'm fairly certain I am sick. Oh no, Gargoyle, I hope you get better soon. But Jupiter will be... What else is going on in your chart? You also have a Mercury Kazemi in the 7th. So that is very cool. That is giving to me... Like Mercury is your 7th house ruler. That is like around May. your chart ruler is making a conjunction with Uranus and the Sun. I don't know. It's kind of giving new beginnings in terms of love, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's some sort of new realization or understanding when it comes to love. In May, early May. So between clap clap and money, you think of me and see what is non-money for sure. No, money's coming. Money's coming. Don't worry, money is coming. I don't know when. Like probably when Venus goes through your eighth, which will be like in May. That'll be like late May. It'll go through your eighth. And that's where Jupiter is. So like a lot of money coming in around like June, like early June, late May. So that's good. That's good. Let me see. Nothing else too crazy going on with you. If you are in a relationship, that might kind of like become official around like June 14th. So exciting. I think it looks good. But it might be like an argument or something. You guys might have like an argument or something, or like you might have like arguments with your loved ones, because like Mars will be on your descendant around the same time. So maybe it's not necessarily a good new beginning in terms of love. Who knows? Also, I applied for mod. Oh, thank you, Gargoyle. I appreciate you volunteering. Thank you so much. Wait, I got 2 raises in April. Ooh, okay, money. Cha-ching. Love read perchance? No worries, will do. I didn't make a meteor hammer for funsies. Oh, that's cute. That's cool. But yeah, you will have money coming in. Yeah, money and love. The love, I don't know if it'll stick around, but it looks pretty spicy. Legit, the same week because of the timing of when I started. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Yeah, astrology can be kind of scary. All right, but that pretty much concludes the upcoming couple of months for you, Yayo. I hope that gave you some insight and something to look forward to. And do let me know how things evolve. I would love to hear about it. All right, so next we have okay, so we'll do Dragonic next. So Dragonic, your timestamp is 3/22/32. All right, general, please. Whatever the cards think that I should know. Okay, so when I close my eyes, I'm kind of seeing like a giant oak tree, kind of swaying in the wind, and it's storming, and it's kind of threatening the foundation of the oak tree. Like it's kind of swaying like a tree in a storm, but the roots are reaching deep into the earth, and they're very grounded. It's kind of like things are shaking up for you, but you are very grounded and secure, and a storm can't shake you as easily, you know? It looks pretty good. I almost considered applying for a freelance scriptwriter position from a YouTuber I enjoy, but decided against it due to a lack of history in my own realm and keeping my own schedule healthy. That's fair. Sometimes I apply for things and I don't quite get through, and sometimes I realize later that that it was a good thing that I didn't, because my schedule would have been really packed and it was opening me up for something a lot better. No worries, yeah, no worries. Okay, so what is happening? What should you be aware of right now, Dragonic? So, fun fact, I had an oak tree in my backyard that had a swing for most of my childhood, and during a storm, it fell on the house. Whoa, whoa, that's kind of freaky. Really? Wow. But I'm kind of feeling as though the oak tree is you. It's like this, like you have like things might shake you, but you have a very strong foundation, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm kind of asking like what you should be aware of, and I'll use my playing cards as well. Oh. Okay, so what jumped out of the deck is the Fool reversed. And you know that Fool reversed kind of represents like recklessness, being taken advantage of, and kind of like jumping into danger without considering the consequences. Well, I'm a Virgo, balance is kind of our thing. True. Like one thing about Virgos is that they are always like low-key right. So the thing is, like, now that you said that, I think like Spirit wants to warn you to like not jump into things without thinking. Spirit wants to warn you that you want to look before you leap and be very careful about what energies that you bring into your life, you know? Yeah, based on the times he's an Aussie, I would have been getting home from my day job, then immediately getting my PC and doing script writing, game research for him. That would have been a cool opportunity, but honestly, like that would have been like killing you out. That would have been really killing you out. Okay, so going back to Draconics reading, so things to look out for. We have the lovers. So this is all major arcana cards. So this is a very comic thing that's happening to you right now, whatever this is. Um, so um, we have the lovers card upright, which represents like unity and harmony. Not necessarily with a lover. It could be with a lover or like other people around you, but it can. I've also seen it represents unity with the higher self, especially because you are also spiritual. We have the Empress card reversed. The Empress card reversed represents it represents like a lack of nurturing oneself, dependence and smothering and emptiness, and needing to nurture your needs in order to restore balance. Because something is like, look, Long Day Factory needs me. No worries, yeah, no worries. Have a good rest of your night if we end before you come back. So you need to allow things to grow because there's something that you are choking. There's something that you are choking the growth of. And you have the Justice card reverse. The Justice card reverse represents like dishonesty and unaccountability and not embracing past wrongs. So I'm kind of wondering if like you have some kind of like latent trauma or like some shadow work that needs to be done in order for you to merge with your higher self. May or may not have been challenged spirits lately, so I don't think they are happy. Don't challenge dragons. They promised me something and aren't keeping their word, so it's rough. That's interesting because I think like I think that you need to like I think maybe this is telling me is that like there's some sort of dishonesty coming from this, and like you need to kind of like nurture yourself as well, because like the Empress reversed means that there's something that you're choking out, something is not like positively leading to your growth, you know. So let me get some advice for you from Spirit. So the Two of Cups, the World reversed, and Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this is a doozy. All right, so two of cups upright represents like unity and harmony, and like it could represent like new love and partnership and connection. And then we also have these reverse cards. We have the World reversed and we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. What this is telling me is that like you have like this thing, like this challenge with these spirits is like you have to learn how to cooperate with these spirits. You have to learn how to cooperate with them, because if you like this is something that needs to happen in order for you to kind of like unify yourself and find peace. Because when you see the World card reverse, it means that there's a cycle left uncompleted. It means that this is a cycle that needs to be completed for you to move forward in the future, you know. So let me get an Iris card for you. Bum, 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 bum. Hiding. Okay. Hi, Disruptor. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. Welcome to the stream. We are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. I hope you're doing well. So if you want a tarot reading, just feel free to drop your question in chat and I'll get to you shortly. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so I've drew an oracle card for you, which represents hiding. So let me read out the description for you, Odin. Are we hiding because we are crying? Or are we crying because we are hiding? Feeling fragile and emotional can bring one of the most intense feelings, shame. Why do we need to hide our face? Everyone gets sad, everyone cries. Everyone feels vulnerable. There needs to be no shame here. But I understand, because I hide too. Sometimes you just don't want to see anyone or the world around you. Maybe it has all become too loud and too much. It is perfectly fine to hide away in yourself until things feel safe again. So spirit is kind of advising. That's the general advice that spirit is is like guiding you to do. And I just want to point out, like this could be like not accurate at all, but I'm kind of feeling as though maybe you have some kind of shadow work to do, if that makes sense. Um, there is something in your past that's like informing the present in terms of like traumas and like things that are holding you back, and I think that that needs some work done. Maybe ask yourself when it comes to these when it comes to dealing with these spirits, what it is exactly that you are trying to control from the outcome. So that concludes your reading. I hope that this gave you some insights, and let me give you let me give you your unhinged reading as well. I'm doing okay in the sense that I have a roof over my head, food for dinners, and lunch. Oh, nice, nice. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear at least. Like even if we are stressed out, even if we are just surviving, at least we have a roof over our heads, and at least we have the small privileges in life, don't we? Okay, so let me give you your unhinged reading. If a vampire drinks some blood and someone from high blood sugar regularly, can they become diabetic? Does that work? Let me see. We have Porygon too. We have Scorbet. Do you like my silly question? I do, I do. We have Scorbet and we have Shelmet. So what this is telling me is that vampires are protected from diabetes, but they are also transformed in some other ways. So maybe the vampires become sweet. Like the saying, you are what you eat. So maybe they become a literal sweet. Maybe they become like a tasty snack, or like a juice pack or some sort of thing. So that concludes your reading. I hope that I give you some insight. But it probably won't, because it's unhinged and I use Pokemon cards. What type of reader are you? Do you deal with spiritual energies? I do a little bit of everything. So I do vision work. I do like visionary magic. I do tarot. I do oracle. I do astrology. I'm also learning Reiki, but that's coming. Like like I haven't done distance Reiki as yet. But yeah, I deal with a little bit of everything. I'm always learning. I'm still learning, but people seem to like my readings and how I deliver them, so I like doing these streams. But yeah, do you read as well? Okay, so let me do a love reading for Gargoyle. A true magical Renaissance woman. True, true. Actually, Gargoyle, do you mind if I would you like, okay, so would you mind if I do like a quick little shorter reading for you, because my voice is feeling really hoarse, and I think I want to end soon, if that's okay with you. I'll just do like a quick one. Like what are my current like what do I need to like advice from spirit, what I need to work on in terms of love, if that's okay. There's always learning to be done. I wish you luck in future reading. I'll step away. Oh no, that's fine. You don't have to step away. You don't have to step away. You could check. You could stick around. That's completely fine. I love talking about it with other people. I do not read, but I'm very heavy into tarot, astrology, or anything connected to the universe. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm totally. I have other things too. Oh, you meant you're heading off. Okay, no worries, no worries. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you again. Bye bye. I do not read, but I'm heavily into tarot and astrology and anything connected to the universe. That's cool. I started reading for people because people seem to like my readings. So I started wanting to do them as like, so this might sound silly, but I like doing them as like as like charity for Venus, because I want to help people find themselves, you know? I want to guide people a little more. Okay, so let me do like a quick little reading for Gargoyle. Alright, so Stone Gargoyle. Currently half open third eye, but it's a bit blocked. Oh, that's completely like that's normal. Like my third eye, like my like it's a limiting belief to think that it's constantly open. Like it opens and it closes, you know? Like sometimes you have to like rebalance yourself. It'll come with time. It'll come with time, and it'll come when you're ready. Um, the fact that you are like connected and like you are like tuned to these things, it will open with time if it's not already open. You'll see me again. I already feel that. Though I feel it will be under different circumstances. Interesting. I wonder if you'll come visit me in the astrals. Interesting. Are you going to spy on me in the astrals? Sometimes the third eye got a blink too. True. Sometimes you get a little conjunctivitis in that third eye. Sometimes you get a little third eye pink eye. And you gotta scrub that shit out with some ritual salt. Alright, so gargoyle timestamp is 3:34:59. Alright, so what is next for you in terms of love? And what is blocking you in terms of love? Let's take a look. See? No, I tend to let people come to me when they are ready. I don't like pressuring people. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't like spying on people in the astrals either. What I like, what I like to do in the astrals is just like check out the Akashic records. That's like it. I guess my main question is, haha, if there's time for a question or two after someone's reading. I mean, I really want to give it to you, but to be honest, my throat is really hoarse. But here's what. We do these every single Sunday. So I can definitely either do it for you next week Sunday, or I have private readings on my Ko-fi if you're interested. And we also have, I don't think I have the Discord link on my YouTube. Alright, that's okay. No worries, no worries. If you want like a quick yes or no, I can definitely do that for you. It's like if a quick yes or no is okay, I can definitely do it for you. Or like a quick reading. Just let me know your question and I'll let you know if I can do it. So going on to gargoyle. Oh no, disruptors on YouTube, so they can't see the link. But I guess they could come across on Twitch and get the Discord link. If you want, disruptor, if you want, you can reach out to me on Discord. And I can give you like a private reading tomorrow if you'd like a quick little thing. Sure, two quick yes or no questions. Okay, yeah, quick. That's fine. Yeah, quick questions. All right, so gargoyle. So what is blocking you in terms of love right now? We have the Queen of Swords. So what the Queen of Swords is? The Queen of Swords is like complexity. They think in terms of complexity. They think in terms of like perceptiveness. They have like a very clear head, right? So Spirit wants you to keep a very clear head when it comes to like love interests. And I know that you will be doing this because I know like your past experience with relationships makes you want to like take your next relationship very seriously. You want to like be very discerning when it comes to like your next love interest. So that's completely understandable. Like, okay, Spirit, he's already doing that. We also have Seven of Wands. And what Seven of Wands is? Seven of Wands has like a kind of hostile, kind of tired energy. It's kind of giving me like, what is this kind of energy giving me? Bum bum bum. Seven of Wands is like perseverance and victory, kind of like victory at the last possible second, right? It's like kind of like a Pyrrhic victory and like maintaining control. So like Spirit wants you to balance all of the things that are going on with you, balance your psyche, kind of like continue to be productive, continue to spend a lot of time outdoors, continue to spend a lot of time with your loved ones around you in order to get that solid foundation. Because we also have the Sun reverse. The Sun of reverse represents like negativity and sadness. So I don't know if Spirit is kind of like picking up on the fact that you're not really sure if the next relationship is going to go well, but Spirit is urging you that to continue working on yourself in order to reach that state where you attract the person that is right for you. Okay, so let me get an oracle card for you. So what? Okay, so let me shuffle a little bit more. Oh, okay, that popped out. Spirits, please stop reading me like a book. Oh, don't worry, Goggle, you'll be fine. I promise. you're making all the right things. You're doing all the right things. Like everything I read out loud is like things that you're already doing. So I'm very proud of you. I know it's what I asked for, but still. All right, let me read out this oracle card for you. Sitting on top of the world. You made it. Bam. You are on top now looking down. Don't all of your struggles look tiny from on top here? Down. Enjoy this time of success and empowerment. And remember, next time you have a stress that makes you feel like it will be the end of the world, think back to this time. Think back to all the struggles that brought you to this place. And if you are in a place where you are dealing with many difficulties, think back to the last time you felt that you were on top. If you were there before, you can be there again. So that concludes your reading, Gargoyle. Please take into account what the oracle card said, and you should be fine. You are on top of the world right now, so you might be feeling a little bit lonely, but feel like very proud of yourself for reaching there, and remember all of the struggles that you faced reaching there. So that concludes your reading. I hope that this gives you something to look forward to. All right, so we're gonna do Disruptor, and then we'll finish it off. Am I punishing myself too hard to heal from a relationship that's run its course that I believe was my fault, but not completely? 2, is my ex struggling to move on, or is she okay? Okay, so all right, so let me see what the status is for you. Oh, let me get the timestamp. Disruptor 340 58. So I know I said that I would do a short reading for you, but I feel kind of drawn to help you. So let me see. What are you feeling currently? What's like the current status of your psyche? Oh my god, you know what I just literally got a craving for? Ribs. I got like a massive craving for ribs. I think I'm gonna like eat after stream because I don't know, like I just got really hungry for some barbecue just now. Is somebody eating barbecue in my chat? Am I picking up on that? All right, so we have okay. All right. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands reversed, which is like panic, slowing down, and facing obstacles. We have the 3 of Wands, which is like a fear of change or fear of moving forward or like facing obstacles. So like this is like a lot of obstacles you're facing right now. Like it's just like obstacles all over, and frustration and delays. And then we also have the Death card. Death card represents like a new beginning and like a figurative death. It is like an entirely new rebirth. I've done wrong. Are you sure? Are you sure you've done wrong? But like it feels as though you are like changing. Like you faced something that was very frustrating, and like you are changing as a person. You took accountability and you are completely changing. I'm not too sure on that meaning, but my feelings are I blame myself way too hard, but I have many around me telling me that she's a big problem, but there's always two sides. I like to focus on what I've done wrong. Yeah, you are changing as a person, and like there are like new beginnings for you, but like there's this energy of like passion and wanting to do the right thing. It's good to take accountability. I think that's always good, but like you want to make sure not to punish yourself, right? Let me ask my Jupiter coin, if you are like overly punishing yourself. 1 second. Is Disruptor punishing themselves way too hard? Yes. So yes, you are punishing yourself way too hard. Let me ask, which one is the one in the wrong? Which one is more the one in the wrong? Disruptor or their partner? Which one is more in the wrong? Disruptor. Okay, heads is Disruptor, tails is their partner. I can't flip a coin. Wah. I can't flip a damn coin. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I got tails twice. So your ex is the one more in the wrong. So let me see. What's the second question? Is my ex struggling to move on, or is she okay? Let me see. Is this ex struggling to move on, or is she okay? Is she struggling to move on? She is struggling to move on. Yes, she is struggling to move on. Would you like me to pull some cards as to I had a craving for wings all week. Yesterday my friend brought me wings when he got back from work. The Sari struggle sounds adorable. It's not as adorable when I'm doing it. So let me get some advice for you, Disruptor. Okay, so we have 10 of Cups upright. Okay, interesting, yeah. We have the 10 of Cups upright. We have the 7 of Pentacles upright. And we have Temperance. So what this is telling me is that this is a new beginning for you in terms of like nurturing yourself and like working on yourself. So I don't know. I highly doubt that you are like completely in the wrong, and it's completely understandable that you are taking accountability and like changing, because this is definitely a new beginning for you. It is. It's a karmic. It's something karmic. It's something that is like that is up to you. Reader's choice. Yes, it's reader's choice. But like this is a new beginning for you, and you will see that like sometimes things have like a necessary ending. Because the 10 of Cups represents like inner fulfillment, and the 7 of Pentacles represents like hard work. So like what I think, like if you are in the wrong, I think that this will at least put you on the path to becoming a much better person, and like somebody who is much better able to be in like a stable relationship with somebody. Okay, let me get an Iris card for you as well. Okay, so Spirit, can you give Disruptor some advice? Predictions of growth. Okay, so that's a nice one. And to be honest, I barely get this card. When we encounter change, sometimes it feels like a shock to our system. Look further in this moment. You know that it's time to grow taller, to move forward. Our transformations, although they feel uprooting, ever deepen the roots within our knowledge of ourselves. You are growing, and your buds will blossom in the summer light. So that concludes your reading, Disruptor. I hope that this gives you some insights and some hope for the future. I've seen the angel numbers 999 twice in the last 5 days. Whoa! Okay, so that's, yeah, so there's a lot of figurative death going on, a lot of like figurative death when it comes to like your next possible paths. But this is a good thing. This is a good thing, and it's what your spirits want you to do. Alright, so this concludes our stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. And my pinned please go check out the tweets in my pinned link on my Twitch. Like the pin, like check out the pin. Check out the pin right now. Please go like it. Please go show your support to Eroy. We will be watching their debut watch along on Saturday. Alright, so yeah. Thank you so much for another lovely stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye, Gargoyle. Bye-bye, Barry. Bye, Yayo, whenever you do come back. Bye, Disruptor. Thank you so much. And thank you for letting me read into your energies. All right. Thank you, Locana. Thank you. All right. So everybody, like if you're not in the Discord already, please go check out the Discord. Please go join. I would love to see you in there, and we could discuss all kind of things. We can tell each other. We can I'm always saying good morning. You guys are always telling me about your day. I give spiritual insights. We have fun. We have fun in the Discord. I've joined the Discord, now back to looking. Bye, Odin. Bye-bye. And you can follow me on socials as well. Go check me out on Twitter. Go check out the tweet I just tweeted. You can buy private readings on my Ko-fi as well. And I also have merch. I have merch on VLOL. So I have a lot of things. You guys can check me out. Alright, so let's go raid who Tuan chose. That would be Kuroko Maple. So please go send her lots of SariBerry love. This is raid message 1 for subscribers. This is raid message 2 for non-subscribers. Alright, so let's direct the raid. Copy and paste that message into her chat and show her lots of love. She is playing Procopia. So let's go meet her. Kuroko maple. All right, bye bye everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Bye.